Oi, what's fucking poppin' gamers? Figured I don't need to take too long to get into stream today with the starting soon screen, so completely ripped this idea off of Matsuki. So all credit to Matsuki because he was going through his old 2022 videos today, and I was like, damn, you know, I think I put out some, not many. I definitely didn't put out a lot of content during 2022, at least video wise. Stream wise, I mean, holy shit. So video wise, as you can see here, a very small handful, right? Pretty much right here is a little over a year, but this is where we'll start, and we'll watch pretty much this, and maybe these two. I don't really need to watch the Q&A. I already know the answers to all my questions. So, you know, obviously not a lot of videos. We're going to pick that up this year by a lot. My goal is like a lot of videos. I want to put a lot of videos out. As for live, I mean, we did over 300 live streams this year, boys. We did over 300 fucking live streams, so I can't really react to all of these. But look at this. How is this on YouTube? But yet here Gamer Boy is getting a strike. I have fucking my boy with ball cancer in the thumbnail. Didn't even get flagged. Didn't even get age restricted. Nah, we're chilling, bro. We're straight chilling. Look at all of these fucking streams, bro. My God. Talk about grinding that shit. So we got some shorts, but we don't need to react to shorts. We're here for videos. What's up, Anthony? What's up, Gamer Boy? I appreciate you guys stopping by. It means a lot to me. So I guess we should just start with Vanguard Zombies, right? Well, what better way to get into it? This is also I mean, once again, this was November 2021 that I put this video out. This was this year. This was a short, but I uploaded it through my PC, so I don't know. Yeah, so we're gonna kind of hop straight into this with this. Now, am I gonna get copyright claimed? Yes. Sorry, truly is tragic, but that's fine. So, my opinions on this video, I guess I'll give you my opinions on how this aged during the video. Once again, completely inspired from Matsuki, and I'm stealing his shit because my friends bailed on me today because they're cringe. They did me dirty. I know, man. 300 in 2022 or overall? I did over 300 streams in 2022. I think I have about 320 total streams, about. And I did probably 310 of those in 2022. So if you look at that, that's about 60 days during the year, you know, or how many 365 days in a year. That's 55 days with 310. 55 days that I didn't go live in the entire year, basically. Obviously, there was times where I went live in multiple days and took some days off more than others. But if you're averaging that out, there's only 55 days I did not go live. So you guys pretty much spent all year with me. But like I said, we're going to give this a review throughout the video and what I would change now and kind of talk about the overall thought process of it towards the end. You know what's funny? I quit YouTube and I've been gaining subs after I post my retirement. Hey, that's what happens, man. Can you guys hear this well? I assume so. So one of my biggest complaints is not only is this footage very low quality. I don't know what I was recording in, but it was not full HD. And the gameplay is not synced up with the music as much as I would have spent the time doing it now. So there is some times I'll point out in a minute specifically what pisses me off. There's a part where gameplay goes on for too long. And see, I tried to make this gameplay look exciting, and truth be told, there's just no way to make Vanguard Zombies look fun. Like, that's just how bad it is. So I did my best, and there's no doing this game justice, bro. None. What's up, Empathetic? Glad to see you, man. This spot right here is so unnecessary. Nothing was happening. I was just running around. And the muzzle flashes make this game so hard to work around, bro. Title card. Ooh. We got the boom, and then sucks ass. Okay, that's fair. All right, let's give this a little read. Disclaimer: this review of Vanguard Zombies is based on my impressions of how the game launched. The script and gameplay were written and captured before the release of Season 1, meaning that any changes post-Season 1 are not accounted for in this review. Please know that some of my arguments may be outdated at any point in this game's life cycle. This is strictly a pre-season review. Okay, so the fun part is going to be seeing how these opinions hold up a year after the game's launch, right? I mean, we're 3 months after this game's life cycle. I'm interested to see how these opinions hold up. It's been a long time since I've watched this. What's up, Nova? How you doing, man? Yeah, I remember no Pap Camo, of course. I remember no ray gun. It was awful.
So if you guys know literally anything about me, it's probably that I'm a huge fan of Call of Duty.
So here's a critique. Instead of going in theater mode and capturing the best gameplay, I literally cropped it. You can see my ammo down here in the bottom right corner. That pisses me off. I don't know why I did that. I literally could have just went into theater mode.
If you guys know literally anything about me, it's probably that I'm a huge fan of Call of Duty Zombies. Or that I'm retarded. COD Zombies took the stage front
I am a little
and
bit of
center
retarded
in the early stages of my YouTube channel. And I even had mounds of video ideas that I wanted to make covering the mode. But if there is one thing I lack in this life, it's consistency.
Not anymore, baby! We be streaming almost every fucking night, motherfuckers. Look, consistency on uploads, it has always been something I've struggled with. But consistency on streams, bitch? Alright, look. It's, you know how it is. We're killing it, bro. What mic were you using? So I'm using the same mic that I use now. I just didn't know how to edit audio back then. You know, I didn't know how to filter the audio, how to enhance the audio. I put on a ton of effects on my audio to clarify it now. So just editing my audio will take me upwards of an hour, whereas before I would, obviously record my takes and literally just cut out the segments I wasn't talking. And now, I'm able to put like the emphasizers on there, the whatever distortion I need to get rid of the background and all sorts of filters to make everything a lot more clear in my my most recent video. So back then, all my early videos, bro, audio fucking sucked. But it also comes with over streaming throughout the last year, how much more confident I've become in talking into a microphone. So it's also a lot of presentation and confidence coming off in the voice compared to just how the audio sounds, Obviously, once again, that comes with I'm better at reading scripts and talking at the same time and making it sound like I'm not reading off scripts compared to a lot of my earlier stuff. This stream again as your final stream for 2023. Oh, bet. What's up, Jason? How you doing, man? How you doing, homie? Good to see you.
Start again right here, right now. Hi. What's poppin', gamers? My name is Grvxvity.
I used to start all of my videos like that. What's poppin', gamers? Every single one of my old videos started like that. We'll take a peek a little bit into what I was putting out in 2021 because the intros to those videos were something else, bro. I'll tell you that. I was saying some out-of-pocket shit in my 2021 content. Like, full meme mode, full fucking joke. None of my videos had actual, just any value to it. They were pretty much just memes talking about
I will finally
games.
be reviewing another Zombies map for the first time since Firebase Z. Actually, that was the only map.
So I went and got theater mode for Black Ops 4 footage, but not Black Ops 3. I don't know why I did that. I'm all for the cinematic footage in zombie and capturing zombies and the gameplays I try to go for. I'd spend a lot of time trying to get cinematic footage because that's just how I like my reviews to look. I don't know why I didn't go back and get that for Black Ops 3.
I ever reviewed, despite writing page-long scripts for Mauer der Toten and Forsaken.
Fun fact right there. I lost my other script. It turns out I wrote my script, so this is Mauer der Toten review, so I reused the same image twice. Even though I had a Forsaken review, but I wrote it on my school email, and I didn't remember that at the time. So when I went to my Google Docs like 4 months later when school started back up, I found it and I was like, well, that's why I couldn't find the fucking image of it. So these are just the same picture of my Mauer Detergent review that never came to light, bro. We were always fucking shitting on Vonderhaar back then. So
and
yeah,
Forsaken.
good times, good times.
Today I present to
We
you
should take a look at some of my unfinished scripts. That'd be a lot of fun.
A deconstruction of Dur and
oh shit! Jesus, that scared the fuck out of me, bro. Oh my god! Thank you for the 3, man. Holy shit! That actually just scared the fuck out of me, bro. Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ. I just had a test. Okay, bet. You gotta have an intro phase? Absolutely, Jason. Absolutely, man. Thank you, Gamer Boy. I appreciate you, man.
The only zombies experience on Call of Duty Vanguard. But first, I need to show you what this map is truly up against as the newest iteration of zombies. Let's take a look back at what zombies used to be and compare the new with the old.
So I'm going to skip over this section because I'm going to get claimed out the ass and blocked in Russia for some reason. But I had a lot of fun putting this together, this little callback to Black Ops 3 zombies. Oh, God.
Okay, so
the
now
actual
that
good
I've
characters.
The nostalgia of how good zombies
Here's some more cinematic shots I like getting.
Let's take a look at why this iteration is quite possibly the worst yet.
Like, look at these shots; they're so
even
good.
Worse than Exo Zombies. So the theme of this video is the 6 pillars.
And I was color
of a
correcting these too, like completely
Pillar
adding colorful effects.
The maps and layout. 2, the characters. 3, the wonder weapons. 4, the Easter eggs. 5, the gameplay and atmosphere.
Look at that shot,
and
bro.
6,
look at these. These are so good.
With all of the pillars of COD Zombies being defined for this video, we will go in detail about each one, starting with, drumroll please.
Oh dear God,
that was just me hitting my
I
desk.
literally was just smacking my desk right here. Maps and layout. Okay, we got our horrible PNGs that I made of pillars. I should have just drawn my own. I don't know why I didn't. I was lazy. I literally should have just drew them from scratch, but whatever. Fuck me. Your avatar in the dono is perfect timing. God damn. The most simple characters were the better ones. I agree. Would you like better, Ultimus or Victus? Victus is the transit crew. So if you meant Primus, I prefer Primus, but I think Ultimus. I have more nostalgia for Ultimus, but as characters, I like Primus better. And obviously, Victus is just kind of dog shit. But, you know, at least I have Misty with her titties.
The map is interesting. For the first time in Zombies, there is no round-based map on this game. Like, you see the round numbers up there?
Look at this.
Yeah.
Do you see these white sections around these numbers for the round? I noticed that, like, well in the game. Like, how bad this PNG of these round numbers are. This made it into the final game, bro. All they had to do was trim it down a little bit.
Yeah, the ones that
so
are clearly
fucking
PNGs
stupid.
And were horribly cut out. Yeah, those are not the same rounds
Fuck,
we were
right.
used to. I'll get to that.
Nah, you're good, man.
So
too
when
many
into
isses in the zombie teams.
You are welcomed into the hub area. You'll have very minimal room to explore with no access to perks yet. In the central hub, you have access to the mystery box, which is entirely stationary for the duration of your whole game. You have the Pack-a-Punch and the workbench to craft armor as well as tactical and
what a
lethal
horrible
grenades.
fucking design decision to have one salvage.
At the statue in the hub, Covenants. But we will discuss that in the gameplay segment. So while in the hub, you will see barricades blocking your entrance into other branches of the hub. So the goal is to complete these objectives inside each portal and open up the hub area. Once fully open...
So there's a little trick in Cold War Zombies to get better gameplay footage, right? And it's to hold down a monkey bomb because there's no weapon on screen and it gets rid of your crosshairs. So like the minimap is much smaller than in Vanguard. So you're able to just crop everything in your editing software to just get cinematic footage. But in this game, for some reason, even with monkey bombs, the crosshair never goes away. There's nothing you could do to get rid of your crosshair in this game. And obviously with how distracting that is, it completely breaks immersion. And I was so furious that I wasn't able to get any good gameplay and make this game look better. Like I was saying, bro, there was just no helping Vanguard Zombies. It's an ugly fucking game, and it's so shit.
The hub is actually pretty well designed, with most of the important parts of survival located in the center of the hub, and all of the perks being spread out along the four corners of the map.
That you
However,
get from,
there is
they were so blurry, dude.
Then I'd like to
horribly cut out. They should have upscaled them.
Why is there a second floor to two separate buildings, which both have absolutely no purpose? Why is there a dead end over by Speed Cola? And what the fuck is this weird tunnel location behind Grvxvity? The way to make these empty spaces...
That was a horrible cut. So, right there, where was it? It was like 6:10. Listen to me talk. A mistake you never want to make when putting your videos together is ending your audio, your vocal audio, and ending your music track at the same exact time. And that's exactly what I do right here. So there's a very awkward silence for just a brief second, right? So you could fade out your background music after you're or during while you're talking, but you never want to fade them out at the same time, because then you just get hit with that awkward silence, which we just got hit with right here.
The way to make these empty spaces, like, over by Speed Cola.
Attention.
And what the fuck is this weird tunnel location behind Grvxvity? The
right
way to
there,
make these empty
really
spaces,
awkward silence.
Well,
I wouldn't do that
empty
anymore.
Is to make the objective portals appear in these locations, so I actually have a reason to travel beyond the center of the map. Another fix would be to have the mystery box move locations. Just anything to have more incentive to explore would go such a long way. So I haven't mentioned this yet, but Dirt Gag and Dick Me is pretty much all reused multiplayer and campaign assets. To put this into perspective,
look at how choppy this footage is.
If you have played the campaign and multiplayer, there is not a single new location in this Zombies experience.
So I'm not sure if you guys have noticed.
Just Red Star.
There's been some freezing going on in a lot of my videos. Thankfully, that's not going to be the case anymore. But because it was that my OBS hasn't been updated in like 3 years, and I finally updated it. And, you know, I did that recently. I haven't put out a video since. So there's a lot of weird rendering issues in my videos that thankfully I'm able to now fix. But I forgot, we put out Grvxvity videos this year. We got to go watch those too. We only put out 2. I'll do better. I promise I'll do better. But we're going to watch second channel videos as well.
Royal. The windmill is straight from the campaign. Other locations are just sectioned off parts of the hub world you already explore, and it's just overall a complete mess. It sucks that on day 1, I felt like I have already played this experience, and it offered me what felt like was the bare minimum of the zombies I used to love. Though the hub flows well with where everything is located, the maps you teleport to have literally no flow at all, as they are just ripped from different parts of the game. This really pisses me off, because this game doesn't even let me explore Shinonuma, or should I say, Shin.
Look at that shit! In their own challenge, they misspell the name of the fucking map. What? Look at that shit.
Let me explore Shinonuma, or should I say...
Look at this. Hotel in Shin no Numa. What the fuck is that? $70 or $60 game, right? AAA fucking game. God knows how much the budget was. $100 million plus. And they can't fucking spell check their challenges. They have 6, bro. They have 6 fucking challenges and they can't spell check. Come on, man. They honestly should have just remade the prestige icons. Their designs are, yeah, they are all simple enough. And I think people think that there's a novelty to having them be, you know, fucking 420p. And like, I guess there is, but it's also, I just wouldn't mind new prestige icons, to be honest.
Shin no Numa. This game gets everything wrong outside of the hub area. No perks are available in other maps you travel to, no workbenches, there's no pack-a-punches, meaning if you go down during an objective, you are completely vulnerable until you get back into the hub world, which is just so fucked. Overall, the layout of the map or game mode, whatever the fuck Dirt Bitch Boy is a 3 out of 10, which earns itself the golden stamp of certified gay?
That's funny. I guess map and layout for their ass clap is like really hard to review.
this is gonna take some digging to actually see who the characters are.
Digging in my ass.
So if you will, just give me a second.
Who are the characters in Vanguard Zombies?
That sounds so nasally. I was so sick. Fucking Raffle Waffles, bro.
Okay. Vanguard Zombies Story Explained.
I can't even spell right. Look at this fucking thumbnail from Gaming Revolution. What is this? What the fuck is happening in this, bro? Like, what the fuck?
What?
So,
If you listen, you
Yep.
can hear my 3D printer going off in the background. I don't remember what I was printing, but I was printing something. That's funny.
that's just way too much research to put into a video. And the reason I say that is because
Oh,
of
Sonic
Black Ops
Adventure,
1,
bro.
2, 3, and 4. I did not need to go online to have his story and the characters.
Bro, Sonic
explained
Adventure
to me.
soundtrack goes
It
fucking
all
crazy.
right there in the map, where I could just listen to my characters talk, and by the end of a round 30 game, I would be comfortable with knowing what exactly is going on between these characters and the sort of dynamic they have with each other. This game does have radios, which is a nice callback to the original type of storytelling that World at War had, but we are far past the days of radios and hidden ciphers just to understand the bare minimum. And, of course, we're back on the bullshit operator system that nobody asked for. So these are not characters. They don't have personality. They are a coat of paint ready to become the manipulation tactic to exploit zombie fans into buying cosmetics so that they could feel like there's an actual character again. Fuck you, Activision. Fuck you, Treyarch, and fuck you, Sledgehammer. Give me a set crew to get invested in. 0 out of fucking 10.
You know what's crazy? Is that they could monetize character outfits so much more for the Zombies crew if we actually gave a shit about them. Like, I would absolutely spend money on cool outfits of Dempsey, Takio, Richtofen, and Nikolai. Like, even if I didn't want to, I know I would. Right? I'd completely shill out $20 for a bundle of them in a different outfit without a fucking doubt in my mind. But yet they give us operators thinking because, you know, obviously their mindset would be, oh, well, we wouldn't be able to monetize Zombies characters enough. Bull fucking shit. Just give us some fucking badass outfits and I would be more than happy to buy them in Zombies. Like, I don't care. At least I'd be able to see them in fucking in-game rendered cutscenes. So, like, at least there's something. Look at those pillars, bro. And I'm talking shit about PNGs.
Oh, wait. Haven't you heard? There isn't one.
Nice. There wasn't even a ray gun. Oh, wait for it.
You guys just aren't going to believe me on this one.
There's no Easter eggs either. Wild.
Okay, though there isn't much to talk about here at all, at least there's a little bit of something. The gameplay is rather simple. You complete objectives by teleporting through portals and doing one of 3 different types of objectives. You have Blitz, which is literally just survive the time limit in the small area, which is easily my least favorite objective. You have Transmit, which is escorting this head around a small
Sexually
map.
transmitted
It
diseases.
always takes the most fucking inconvenient route possible. And finally, you have Harvest. It's kind of like Kill Confirmed, where zombies
I forgot
throw
this only
stones
launched
instead
with
of dog
3
tags,
different
and then
fucking
you deposit
objectives.
These stones
How-
in 3
how
different obelisks.
embarrassing.
I mean, to be honest, it sucks too. But it's alright. But I mean, Outbreak launched with better objectives than this.
True.
Why didn't they just use those? Like previously mentioned, after completing a new objective, the barrier behind the portal will open up, granting the player access to that part of the hub world. It's kinda self-explanatory. It's a pretty cool feeling of map progression. The first time, after playing this several times, the progression just feels fucking tedious, and it gives no reward. Everything is too expensive, points are given at such a slow rate, and let me explain the perks real fast. So in Cold War Zombies,
Like, look at that shit.
you earn
20 points per zombies kill. That doesn't even reimburse me for the ammo I spent killing him, dude. Like, I don't get why they feel the need to nerf down a PvE mode so much. Like, who gives a flying shit how many points I have in zombies early on when there's no doors to buy? The only thing to buy is the fucking mystery box and some fucking half-ass perks. So who gives a shit how much fucking points I have early on? It's not like I could just open up the whole map because I still have to go through every single fucking teleporter to get there. That shit's so annoying. With all the bad stuff you talked about in the map design, I was expecting lower than 3 out of 10. I think it was innovative, but fucking horribly executed. It was so fucking bad, and I really hope they never go that route again. And if they do, they just need to be let go, and Zombies needs to stop. All I remember with Vanguard Zombies is that I muted the audio since the demon things were they never stopped talking. Pretty much, yeah. I miss when games had customization for free back when Halo 3 gave out stuff like Hayabusa when you get all the skulls. I'm not familiar with Halo customization, and unfortunately, Call of Duty just really never gave out any sort of free customization. It was pretty much always paid or unlocked through supply drops. But there was very few instances, especially in World War II, where you could get a lot of super cool cosmetic rewards just from leveling up. Once you hit Prestige Master, and you would start getting a cosmetic reward every 100 levels, that shit, beautiful. Remember Prestiges?
To upgrade
Good
your
times.
perks in the pregame lobby to permanently buff them. There was 5 tiers per perk, with each tier rewarding a new ability or buff to that perk.
So let me rewind this just a little bit. Okay. So let me show you what I'm saying here. So in Vanguard, right? It cost at first it's what? It's free, then so it's 2,500. It's 14,000. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think, right? No, it's 15,000 per perk, is it not? I'm pretty sure it's 15,000 points per perk in Vanguard. So here's the issue, right? Your goal should be, when you buy Juggernaut, you expect to go from 100 health to 200 health, right? Which is fine. However, you see, when you level up, and with all your crystals in Cold War, it gets new buffs. So here's plus 50 health, here's the other plus 50 health. So now you're up to 200 health. And that's just with one upgrade crystal that you get for getting to round 10. So we could, better yet, let's use Black Ops 1 as an example. You go up to Juggernaut with 2,500 points. You buy it, you get to 200 base health. That's it. You go down 2,500, back at 200 base health. In Vanguard, it is not 50 health points per time you buy it. It's 25, right? So you need to buy the perk 20 or 4 times to get to 200 health. So now, instead of costing 2,500 for the base perk of 200 health, it now costs 15,000 points for that base 200% health. So they upped the price by like 5 times to do the exact same thing. And see, in Cold War, it would have been more justified to up the price every time you got a skill upgrade, because it actually adds a new unique buff, okay? Like, look at this. Armor plates replenish 25% additional armor. Armor durability is increased by 25%. Instead of going down on a lethal hit, armor is depleted and health is reduced to 1. Like, you got more buffs than just the health, and it's still 2,500 points. So the fact that they thought, oh, let's make the perks weaker and more expensive makes no fucking sense.
There was
horrible
5
design.
tiers per perk.
Peace out, Anthony.
With
Have a good one, man.
each tier rewarding a new ability or buff to that perk. So the issue with that system is that once you earn crystals for everything, there was nothing really left to earn. The solution Treyarch came up with is actually great. on paper. Each perk has 4 tiers. Each tier is earned in-game instead of the pre-game lobby. So perks are now upgraded on a per match basis, which is a good thing, as every match I have something to work towards. Each perk has 4 tiers, right? Like I said. So you'd imagine the perk would get similar upgrades per tier like the perks in Cold War did, right? Wrong. No. Fuck. So the first purchase of the perk is free for all perks. After that, tier 2 is 2,500 points, tier 3 is 5,000, and tier 4 is 7,500 points. A grand fucking total of 15,000 points per perk. And wait for it, tier 4 perks grant you the same amount of player buffs as the default tier 1 perks did in Cold War. I now have to spend 15,000 points on Juggernog to do what the same perk did for me for only 2,500 points. Meaning you now have to spend 75,000 points for the benefits that are equivalent to the base perks without crystal upgrades in every previous game. So as far as gameplay goes, it's going to take you around fucking 15 to have everything maxed out. Oh, and by then, if you're lucky, you will have a tier 3 papped weapon by then too. Because points are given out so sparingly. But literally everything else's prices shot up at over a 200% increase or stayed the same as previous zombies. The entirety of the gameplay revolves around the player struggling to manage their points. For example, each zombie kill awards 20 points, and each headshot awards 35. The player starts out the game with 0 points instead of the typical 500. This is the definition of an artificial difficulty increase. It's change for the sake of change, but it doesn't fucking work. And in case you're thinking,
you see how bad the gameplay is in the back? That's horrible.
It isn't that bad. The zombie health is scaled like Outbreak. So by wave 5, you need at least a tier 1 papped gun, but the price was increased, and the damage of the gun was decreased. So you're already weaker, and now because you just spent more points on Pack-a-Punch, you now can't buy perks. And because you can't buy perks, you go down in 2 hits. Holy fuck, it's so broken. Treyarch, this is embarrassing. Fix your fucking game. And the covenants I mentioned earlier, yeah dude, they are the dumbest fucking buffs ever. Once again, cool concept, horrible execution. You earn these heart currency kind of shit after each objective. You trade it in for a small player buff that hardly affects the gameplay, literally at all. And that's it. Once you have the 3 covenants you like and the rarity that you like them, you literally never go back and touch them again. As far as atmosphere goes, it's okay. I mean, it has more personality than the entirety of Cold War in this one map, but that's just not saying much at all. Gameplay and atmosphere get a whopping 2 out of 10.
You know, I do agree with the atmosphere actually being better than Cold Wars. I don't think any Cold War Zombies map had a good atmosphere. I don't think a single one.
I'm going to be blunt and fast. If you don't like grinding, the same small map that's incredibly unbalanced, not player friendly, reskin multiplayer maps, and the same 3 objectives over and over again for ridiculously unbalanced and unfun camo challenges, well then this game isn't for you. Even the calling cards that you earn through challenges look like shit. And some of the challenges are so fucking stupid. Exfil from 250 matches. Bold of you to assume I'm going to play more than 10 fucking matches of this game, let alone play long enough to exfil.
I don't think I ever exfilled more than 10 times. The fact that even the camo requirements per challenge were significantly increased from those of Cold War is beyond disgusting. Treyarch is so overworked from Activision, it's like not the Cold War camo grind for zombies was already
but if they're going to release an unfinished game, I should not be paying
to up it even more in this game was just like a fuck you to all people playing.
It's not even fun to go for high rounds. Fuck, they're not even rounds to go for. It's objectives completed. There is no wonder weapon to fuck around with. There is nothing here for me, and I'd be shocked if there was anything here for you.
Remember
replayability gets a 0 out of 10.
It's true. I still agree entirely. That Vanguard Zombies' entirety
was far, from
Is
the
this
best
over
zombies,
already?
but it was
Oh,
the
it
most
is.
experimental.
You got
It
what?
wanted us
3
as
minutes left?
players to feel in charge of the game, to be in position of power, and allow the player to be at their best. Cold War encouraged us to play so we could upgrade our perks and loadouts, and it wanted us to learn what we as players were capable of. It was the world against us. Vanguard, on the other hand, it's us against the world. Everything is put...
See, the way I worded that, I think it was really, really well thought out. Where, in Cold War, when you have, your max tier weapons, your max upgraded weapons, max armor, and everything, all perks and everything, bro. You really were unstoppable. Like, it really was the world against you, And then Vanguard it strips you of everything. It takes everything, any power you can have away from you. Because by the time you get, pack-a-punch weapons and armor plates and everything, the zombies are already scaled to match that. So, and there's no wonder weapons, so it's like you're dealing with base weapons. And it was very, very boring. Zombies is a very boring game if you're not overpowered. Because every enemy turns into a bullet sponge, and that's exactly what happened, unfortunately.
Put in place to hold us back. Vanguard Zombies is restrictive. It's unbalanced, it's
is a banger
unrewarding,
soundtrack.
and it puts the player at such a handicap that playing this mode feels like a genuine chore. It hurts me to say this, because these criticisms come from my love and passion for the very same mode that has captivated me since I was 9 years old. But this isn't it. I'm sorry, Treyarch, but you've lost me on this one. There is not a single redeeming quality of this mode. I mean, there isn't even a pack-a-punch camo, so I can't even give criticism on how to fix the fucking game. It doesn't need fixing. It needs to just be dropped, be erased as if it never happened. That's the only advice I have. In Treyarch we trust. You guys remember when the community felt safe in the hands of Treyarch? When they were the golden standard for COD devs? When Treyarch was the top dog? This is
Horrible
what it's
audio
like
mixing.
to see a titan fall in a shell of its former self. And they are taking their entire community with them.
Banger. So I pretty much agree with everything I said, even still a year later. I mean, this was uploaded December 15th, 2021. Really? Damn. I actually pumped that out quick. I pretty much agree with basically everything I said. I think the game mode aged like shit. The game aged like shit. I think it's fucking horrible. I'll never go back to it. I uninstall. Vanguard is the only Call of Duty that I own that I don't have installed. Like, I will never go back and watch that shit ever again, or play that shit. Never will I play Vanguard again for no reason. I really wanted to review the last map just so I could actually have bookends on the game, and then I was like, fuck, I can't even do that because it's so ass. I'm not even a zombies player, but it's mind-boggling how zombies went from being so good in Cold War to being so boring and awful in Vanguard. It's crazy, right? That's what 4 months of development time looks like. It truly was abysmal. I remember there was Shade. What? Is Shades perk in one of that war for multiplayer? Oh, where it made your guy look cool? I didn't know that. That's cool. All right, I gotta. Yep. All right. Peace out, Anthony. Can't wait to see your thoughts on Modern Warfare 2022. I am 4 missions in. I haven't been working on the script as much as I'd like. I have reviewed 4 campaign missions. We're about 6 pages in. That's 4 campaign missions out of 17. There's a lot. And then multiplayer, the raids, Spec Ops. And if I'm really feeling ambitious, I'll cover DMZ as well. So that's going to be well over an hour. Well over an hour. We're going to watch Mortal Kombat now. This was a project I started in 2020. All right. And this is a game I care a lot about. And then I went back and replayed it, and I realized how shit this story really was. And this was my first attempt at reviewing a full-length game and story. But the project became way too ambitious, The script was so fucking long. It was 25 pages. I was in way over my head, and I had like 30 hours of footage, the 22, 24 pages of script, and being in college and everything. So I didn't finish it, but I decided to upload what I did have done.
Having
We're
love
gonna
for
take
a
a look at that.
franchise is a scary thing. Hell, having that strong of a feeling towards
2021
anything
I started
is
this.
quite a terrifying experience. However, there are instances when we as people grow strong enough to push through the fear and embrace the love and passion we have for something, and it actually pays off. Mortal Kombat 2011, or better known as Mortal Kombat 9, is the complete opposite. There is no doubt in my mind that so many people have fond memories of this game. No doubt in my mind that we as people can put aside the actual issues and appreciate what this game did for the fighting genre. And no doubt in my mind that this game nearly massacred the entire community surrounding Mortal Kombat. This video is part 1 in a 3-part series. Each episode will cover the next game in the NetherRealm trilogy from Mortal Kombat 9 all the way to Mortal Kombat 11's Aftermath DLC. So from one fan of this franchise to another, let me share why Mortal Kombat 9 is a disservice to the entire fan base.
Audio
How it
mixing is
retcons
so
even
bad,
more
bro.
previously established lore than it brings new to the table. How Mortal Kombat 9 was the beginning of the end, in part 1 of the critiquing of Mortal Kombat.
Tonight, I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive, and the world, I'm turning inside out. Yeah, I'm floating around in ecstasy. So don't stop me now. Stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. A shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, go, go. There's no stopping me.
That took so fucking long to put together, bro. Like, actually, that intro took forever, man.
Listen close, listen well, for I have a story to tell. It begins not here, but 2 steps from hell. Mortal Kombat 9 picks up directly.
It's a good old
where
quote from
Mortal
one of the
Kombat
very,
Armageddon
like,
left off.
real
And for
early
those who
Mortal
don't
Kombat
know,
lore.
Armageddon
I
was
think it's a
kinda
quote elsewhere
the
too,
Avengers
but there was a
Endgame of video
quote.
games for
They
its
use
time.
that quote and oh, look at this.
We see how our most
Horrible
beloved
cuts, bro.
characters met their end, and how our most feared enemies fell in battle. We see that Kung Lao was crushed by the magic of Shinnok, Scorpion was slain in battle by his ultimate nemesis, Baraka split vertically in half from his head to his waist from Kung Lao's head,
I remember
as
what I was
well as
saying.
Sub-Zero, who still has Baraka's left arm and blade sticking out of him in the background. We also have Johnny Cage, whose head has just been completely severed.
So I didn't cover that right. This right here is Baraka's right arm. This is his thumb. Okay? So just remember that. This is Baraka's right arm model. That's his thumb, meaning it has to be his right hand.
His left arm and blade sticking out of him in the background.
Why did he still, for a brief second, if I could get there. Where is it? Oh, God.
Blade sticking out of him in the background.
Here's his right arm. Wild, right? Wild that Baraka has 2 right arms, but okay.
We also have Johnny Cage, whose head has just been completely severed, and finally Sonya, who has a vulture feasting on her body as her guts are spilling along the floor. God, what I would give to be that vulture. The camera quickly pans over to the temple, which features a gory scenery of more fallen characters from the Mortal Kombat universe, and even a nice callback to zombie Liu Kang. We get to the top of the temple that held
So
Blaze
fucking
and see Raiden
stupid.
and Shao Kahn fighting to the death. Now, the first inconsistency starts here. Yes, in the intro cutscene. Continuity is incredibly important when trying to tell a story in the long run. In Mortal Kombat Armageddon's intro, we are able to see Onaga swiftly take away Shao Kahn from the top of the temple and travel a far distance. Is this already retconning the scene from the previous game's intro? Or are we expected to believe that Shao Kahn somehow took down Onaga, traveled all the way back to the temple, and killed Blaze before anyone else was able to do so? And keep in mind, not even Quan Chi, Raiden, and Shang Tsung were able to defeat Onaga while combining their powers. It literally took Shujinko combining all 6 of Earthrealm's Kamidogu, which are the divine relics crafted by the Elder Gods, to take out Onaga. Shujinko literally needed the power of every single Earthrealm hero. He needed to be the most powerful fighter in all of the realms to defeat Onaga.
Oh Shujinko, please don't hurt me. I am literally just small dragon boy, ya know? I wanted to get my throne back. Instead of trying to get your throne, how about you get some bitches?
And you're telling me that this
Fucking
NPC
kill me, bro.
who has yet
What
to win
was
a fight
that?
on screen following the rules of Mortal Kombat defeated Onaga? I mean, I don't believe this, and you can't convince me that's what happened. I understand in the original timeline, he outplayed Onaga by poisoning him. But this isn't that timeline anymore. So in this timeline, Shao Kahn defeated Blaze, meaning Shao Kahn has genuinely become the single most powerful being in all of Mortal Kombat. As once Blaze was defeated, his power was absorbed by the combatant who took him down, and they are granted both godlike powers and one singular wish. So basically, the day of reckoning that Papa John's was talking about?
The day of reckoning will come.
Yeah. That was this day. Shao Kahn then hits Raiden, and Raiden's amulet kinda fucking shatters. There is no winning this one for Raiden. So he does what any normal person would do and sends a very vague message to his past self. This message is only vague for plot purposes because he could have literally just said who must win. But what fun is that if we don't get to see Raiden fuck up everything in the past? And just to throw it out there, he must win is referring to Shao Kahn. The game plan is for past Raiden to let Shao Kahn win the Mortal Kombat tournament so that the Elder Gods could intervene, as they are not allowed to act on any broken rules before the final tournament has been concluded. So he wants to let Shao Kahn win and take over Earthrealm, to only then have the Elder Gods intervene after he already took over Earthrealm. So we defeat the enemy by letting him win? This is already so poorly written, but I guess I understand why it is the way it is. Shao Kahn scores the final blow, earning him the victory royale. We see quick flashbacks from previous Mortal Kombat games. Pretty cool stuff as it pays homage to the people who have been following the story until this point. The message hits past Raiden like a thick Latina riding his penis, because the way he moans is not anything but the sign of a wet dream. Where we stand at this point in the time is at the 9th tournament that Outworld has won in a row. This tournament takes place a few hours after Earthrealm's warriors have arrived to Shang Tsung's island. I haven't mentioned this yet, but the game covers the premise of Mortal Kombat 1 through 3. So this is technically the story of Mortal Kombat 1 being retold as of now. Raiden realizes that his amulet has been cracked, and we see Shang Tsung walk out onto his throne, followed by Kitana and Jade, and holy fuck, those mama milkers, dude, holy shit. We get to see that Johnny Cage is a total prick in the best way possible.
I love Johnny,
He tries flirting
bro.
with Sonya, but she has her eyes on everyone's favorite Australian. This game is split up into 16 different chapters, each chapter having 4 fights for each character. Chapter 1 starts off with Johnny Cage. The tournament starts with Johnny Cage versus Reptile. However, why is there no proper challenge board for the roster of combatants? Like, the fighters just randomly selected based on what Shang Tsung wants to see. Isn't this kind of a flawed system, since he could have just pinned Cage against Goro and he would have died immediately? This just needed a lot more explaining than we ended up getting, but it is what it is. During this fight, we are able to realize just how bad the pre-rendered cinematic cutscenes are compared to the actual gameplay of the game. I played this game on my PC at the highest settings that the game offered, and the in-game graphics still hold up, but unfortunately the cutscenes do not.
Yeah,
we
the
can also
cutscenes
see a
look
ship
awful,
in the background that very closely resembles that of the 1995 Mortal Kombat movie ship that brought the characters to the island in that film. It's
You can
a
hardly
pretty
even
nice
see the
reference
ship
if you
in this
ask me.
fucking
so Cage
picture,
defeats
bro.
Reptile and gets
Hey, what's
even
up,
more
Mansuki?
cocky.
I'm completely
I
copying your idea, by the way.
how well they wrote his character in this game, man. He's pretty much the only character that NetherRealm has consistently written very well in the entire trilogy. He tells
You're about
everyone
an
he's gonna
hour
beat
late,
their
but we
ass,
still got plenty of
besides
videos
Sonya,
to go through.
as he suggests his lovely date.
And I'm taking you down, I'm taking you down, I'm taking you out, I'm taking you out, and I'm taking you out.
Not really. We have like
Cage's
we have
second
like
fight
4
is
more
Baraka.
videos to
Now,
go
in
through.
case you haven't played the
They're all
games,
long.
Baraka, Kano, and Reptile pretty much make up the Goon Squad. None of these characters win a single fight in the entire NetherRealm trilogy, despite their canonical background of being the toughest fighters of their kind. Cage quickly takes out Baraka in his order to kill him.
Kill him!
But he doesn't. Why? Because he's a pussy. This gives him the approval from the allies and the disappointment of Shang Tsung. This is the start of the trend where almost no characters die after a match because they need to be reused for filler fights later in the game. Raiden then tries explaining what is on the line for this tournament and the consequences that can happen if Cage were to lose, but Cage could honestly care less.
Dun dun dun!
Sounds about
Have
right.
I mentioned I fucking love this character? Johnny Boy is trying to get his dick wet on this fine night, so he follows Sonya to the pit. This is one of the most iconic stages in Mortal Kombat, and though it looks kinda silly in 3D, I still love the way it looks in this game. Sonya's outfit, on the other hand, not so much. Considering Sonya is a general in the Special Forces, I don't really think that this is what she would be wearing.
She do be fine as fuck though.
Cage
Hey,
finally
hey,
takes
hey,
her
hey.
out. He skipped first, third, hell, even ninth base and went straight to fisting her. She falls to the floor as Kano comes out of literally nowhere and tosses Johnny Boy straight over the edge. And to no surprise, he comes up superhero backflipping up the ledge immediately after. Cage fights Kano, and obviously wins because we're playing as him, and this concludes Chapter 1. Sonya then realizes Cage's big dick energy and decides to accept his help. She mentions her friend Jax is missing and heads off on her own to find him. You'd imagine she would take Cage along for the mission, but she doesn't? We see Jax captured in a cell in Goro's lair. This makes his character look a tad weak and underwhelming, but it's the perfect setup to start Chapter 2, as Sonya now has to fight Sub-Zero for literally no reason. At all. I guess the tournament started for Sonya like...
You know what's crazy? Is that in Sub-Zero's intro, they show him just teleport, you know? Like, he kind of just is created out of ice. That wasn't even there. Like, he doesn't need a water source or anything. He just spawns. Why is that not an option in his moveset? Not only why is it not an option, why doesn't he ever use that for any other point of convenience at all? Like throughout the story or anything. Like Sub-Zero just never teleports anywhere. He walks everywhere or runs everywhere or whatever. So the fact that he could teleport and just chooses not to is fucking stupid. It's inconsistent writing, man. It's whack as fuck. I didn't even get through all my videos. So much content. Well, see, the perks is I really only uploaded 3 videos last year. So, hey, you just felt like appearing. Yeah, I guess so. Is Johnny like the main protagonist or something? He seems to be like the main focus in most of these games. Excuse me. He's the main character in Mortal Kombat. No. His family is the main character in Mortal Kombat 10 and 11. Liu Kang is and always has been the protagonist of Mortal Kombat. Up until he's even the protagonist. Well, I guess Raiden is more of the protagonist in this game. But you know, Liu Kang still has that main character energy. But Liu Kang is completely sidelined in Mortal Kombat X as well as 11. So it's sad to see, but hey, it's all right. You want to taste of Australia's best blood sausage? Hey, send picture. What's up, Miller Swain? How you doing, man? I appreciate you stopping by. We're just watching some old videos. Obviously, we're almost done with this one because I never finished it. They really gave the female characters an increase in certain assets in this game. Oh, yeah.
20 minutes or so after the last one. And how about Sub-Zero appearing out of, like, nowhere? Like, are you telling me that Sub-Zero has had teleporting powers this entire time and just doesn't use them outside of narrative convenience? Sonya defeats Sub-Zero and threatens to take on Shang Tsung.
Man, I was
Raiden
close
appears
to
out of
dying
nowhere
there.
as well and says...
No.
So Sonya continues to fight Raiden. Yeah, you bet your sweet fucking bippy that a military general just defeated
Bro.
the guy...
How do we beat fucking Raiden as the, 4th fight in the game? We take the god of lightning? The god of lightning? The god of thunder? Whatever I'm about to say?
God of Thunder.
The god of thunder. As Sonya Blade, we take him down in her 2nd fight. Bro, what? And then you expect me to believe that the same motherfucker goes on to defeat 9 Revenants and Shao Kahn? What? What the fuck is that? This makes no fucking sense. It's so embarrassing to see. Like,
Who, keep in
pisses me
mind,
off.
defeats Shao Kahn at the end of the game, and all of the Revenant characters. Like, this is an awful fight choice. Instead, they should have just brought on another random character to fight. Sonya defeats Raiden, and he drops a quick flashbang to blind the room.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Sonya uses her bubblegum blaster powers to set Jax free, and they continue to try and escape through a helicopter.
Her fucking
they are greeted by
bubblegum
Katana and Jade
blaster
for the game's
powers.
first tag team fight. Oh, yeah, by the way, did I mention that these fucking suck and literally ruin any fun in the game? Oh, I didn't? Well, they really fucking do. And did I mention it's also daytime all of a sudden? Sonya somehow defeats Jade and Katana. Maybe if they wore some armor, rather than having their fucking pussy lips hanging out of their outfits and tits bouncing around, that they could have actually done some damage. Like, NetherRealm must have been some really horny motherfuckers. In fact, I'm willing to bet that Ed Boon single-handedly implemented the bounce physics of the tits. So after taking out the Princess of Outworld, who...
Yeah, the perks of Mortal Kombat 9 was all the women had jiggle physics in it. Oh,
also happens to be 10,000 years old and has had 1,000 years of experience, but still lost somehow. And taking out Jade, who is canonically an assassin, Sonya finally has her helicopter.
That's what I'm saying, is Sonya took down Katana and Raiden, who, keep in mind, once again, like I already said, both of them have thousands of years of combat experience. And Sonya comes and just wipes the fucking floor with them. Okay, buddy.
Evac come in to save the day, just to have it shot down by Shang Tsung. He then just determines that
Where the fuck did they shoot that down from? His hand?
she will be fighting Kano. Why? Because he said so. Don't ask logical questions, you cunt. We take out Kano for the second time in the first 40 minutes of the game, and some of our heroes come out to help Sonya just as the villains casually walked off screen. Raiden magically helps Jax, which I didn't know.
Bro. I think I cover it here. But if I don't, I'll go back into
he was
this.
capable of healing people, so remember that for later.
There you go. Remember it for later, but later never comes because I didn't finish the video. So, spoiler alert. Raiden kills Liu Kang. And here we have him healing Jax. So why at the end of the game he doesn't heal Liu Kang is a little fucking questionable. It seems to me that Raiden's pushing an agenda.
Raiden then discusses his visions and the possibility of Shao Kahn overtaking Earthrealm. He then says he cannot compete unless directly challenged. But yet the final chapter of the game is Raiden and no one challenges him specifically. So he's just kind of full of shit. The screen fades.
That's a whole nother thing, is at the end of the game, literally nobody challenges Raiden to a fucking tournament. But yet he fights. Like, come on. It's so stupid. And then here, I'll just let the video go. I'll let the video go.
Area. This marks the beginning of Chapter 3, in which we play as Scorpion.
Oh, never mind. That's it. Alright, cool. And it just ends right fucking there. So, we fight in the same fucking arena that we already did in Chapter 1. And I think we even go against Reptile again as our boy, which is just so fucking stupid, bro. So then we go to the extraction review, right? Now, do we take a quick sidestep and go back? Do we watch the video that put me on the map? Right? The reason that literally everyone in chat besides Miller Swain is here? I mean, we can. I think we do. Though this was not put out in 2022, it was August 2021. This is the reason fucking any of you guys even know me. So we're going to take a trip down memory lane real quick and see the One Boom video.
The One Boom. An FPS YouTuber with a heart of gold. If you can't argue with him, categorize.
I still can't say that word.
Categorize him. And today, that's what I'm here to do.
So the way you hold the gun That's so good to see at the end of the month, man. That's gonna end up on my next paycheck. What is this lobby? What is this lobby? What have I unlocked? Is it the goggles? I appreciated that hit marker game. There's something intrinsically valuable to me about being a real person. I wish more games were like Red Dead, and I just don't care anymore. San Francisco cocksucker. God, go fucking kiss a woman. Good lord.
Alright, you would be amazed at how many people didn't see this. That this video is 100% satire, all clips are used out of context, do not send any hate towards the One Boom. As well as in my description, this entire video is satire and is a joke. All clips were taken out of context by me. The One Boom is not a racist nor a terrorist, as portrayed in the video. Quite a sentence. Thanks to everyone for taking the time of your day to watch the blah, blah, blah. And a lot of the people who, where was it? There was a few that were like, you're horrible. And I'm just like, okay, bud. Sonic Adventure 2 stream. Oh, man, if only that happened. Where are the mean ones? I guess I'm not seeing them right now. Oh, that's alright. I got a few mean videos or comments.
The One Boom is
Shut
a
the fuck up,
medium-sized YouTube
JCS.
channel sitting at roughly 53,800 subscribers at the time of making this. He started his channel in September of 2011. 9/11. No coincidence, Ian. He has managed to obtain over 12 million total views over the years.
What's
The
the
One Boom
dislike ratio? I don't think it shows right here. I have to go on YouTube Studio. I don't know. Yes, I liked my own video. Fuck you guys. I was the first like on it because I didn't expect it to pop off.
or Ian, started uploading consistently during the 2014-2015 era of YouTube. He was mostly focusing on Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Only did 9/11, bro.
He was younger in his videos for sure, but you could tell
Pathetic. What was your
that he
first
was still
video?
filled with passion.
Map, and that's what I think of when I think of core. This map is very circular with very
the ball rolling. What you mean, bro?
with very
You tell me I'm too slow.
mid choke points.
Too slow.
Now, over
Miller
the years,
swing?
Ian was able to collaborate with popular content creators such as Prestigious Key and Exclusive Ace. So even though his name and numbers are not nearly as big as the previously stated YouTubers, it was clear Ian was making an impact in the community. So let's get to the point, shall we? Ian, from me to you, since I'll be addressing you by your name, I'll give you the privilege of introducing myself as well. So, what's poppin'? My name is Justin. Or Grvxvity. If
Bro, look at this. I still use a black hand, despite the character being fucking
well.
white.
So, what's poppin'? My name is Justin.
This transition from the baby to
Or
Ian,
Grvxvity.
that shit was fucking hilarious, dude. Oh, that was so funny.
If you've seen me in your streams and live chat, in case you forgot, I was the one who asked you to play Sonic Adventure 2 and to put out an editing tutorial. But today I'm here to lay out my lovely opinions on your work and your attitude in the community. So Ian is a straight cis white male. And as we all know, that's absolutely the worst breed of anything you can possibly be right now. Like, this dude is pretty much a racist Nazi piece of human scum because he's a white guy who likes some good old cooch. You should be ashamed at how disgusting you are as
once again, I show a diagram
how
of a
disgusting
fucking
you are
pussy.
as a human, Ian.
And Chris is out here getting strikes on his YouTube.
Disgusting you are as a human, Ian. This man spends most of his time playing games
But
like
not
Call
me,
of Duty
baby.
and open
Not
world
fucking
games
me.
like Ghost Recon and Far Cry. But what has he been doing
You want
recently?
the cooch?
Ian has
Yeah.
been playing Red Dead Redemption 2, which is a game set in America. So what's the problem with that? You're probably asking? And if you don't see the problem with that, well then you're a white snowflake who soaks their cum-stained socks in a bath filled to the rim with your white privilege. A game that takes place on American soil is indirectly supporting the act of stealing all of the land from the Native Americans hundreds of years ago, meaning you should probably be sued for hate speech. Ian will often live stream on YouTube late at night. He hops from game to game like I do dick to dick when I'm feeling extra butthurt about sensitive topics. He is many things, but gay, he is not. How dare you fella not be a part of the fucking LGBTQ community in modern times? So basically what I'm getting at here, Ian, is why the fuck have you not played Sonic Adventure 2 yet?
Wild transition. That came out of fucking nowhere, bro. God damn.
Look, bud, You're a very honest person here on YouTube. So why is it that you can't be honest with yourself deep inside?
Dude,
that you
Sonic
just can't handle the magnificence
soundtracks
that
go
is Sonic
so
Adventure 2?
hard, bro.
In fact,
I
I'm
use
willing to bet
Sonic
you are
music
so
in
scared to
every
scream
one of my
because
videos.
You simply might bust in
They're
front of your
so
audience
good,
and become a
bro.
registered sex offender because Eggman has such a fat ass that even Shadow is questioning his sexuality. Look, man, I've tuned into many of your streams. I've spent hours chatting away with you about Halo, COD, and YouTube in general. In fact, I was the first person to ask if clitoris is the big red dog. But the only sensitive bean I see around here right now is you, dodging the Sonic Adventure 2 stream. So look, gamer boy, e-boy, big hunka hunka slim jim coochie man motherfucker, myself and your entire viewer base has put our foot down. We want a Sonic Adventure 2 stream, and we want it now. So to make this happen and rid all of the sins you have committed, I have one last proposal for you. I searched you on Xbox. I sent you the game. I paid the tax dollars to my corrupt government just
The issue is on Xbox you cannot gift backwards compatible games. That's the big fucking issue. I had full intentions of buying it for him. So I ended up donating the money to him the stream after, like the next time he went live to buy it. Dude took the money and never bought it, which is whatever. But you can't give 360 games over the Xbox store, which is so stupid, but
you didn't have to.
I had the intention,
I put
bro.
my foot
I had
down
the intention
and made the sacrifice. So all I ask in return, Ian, from you to me, is to stream the game you have been gifted. If you do not agree, I will simply show your tax returns to the IRS and all but confirm you committing both tax evasion and doing the racism. Live or be canceled, Ian. The choice is yours.
That's pretty much it. So, good times. Good times. That's where a lot of you guys came in from. I haven't seen a lot of these guys since, but that's okay, because I've seen a lot of you guys since, which is really what matters, is people who stuck around. That was Jason's first time, too. Jake, I've never talked to Jake in my life. But there's Gamer Boy's first comment, baby. Good shit. I think this is Masuki's first time as well. So little time for the SA2. Yup, didn't happen, bro. Rip bozo, skill issue, honestly. And dude, I love some of these earlier videos too, man. You guys should really go check out some of these older ones. They're really fast. Except for Fall Guys review, I'm gonna private that. That was just bad. Don't watch that. That was unscripted, me rambling for 30 minutes on Fall Guys, repeating myself over and over. But these scripted videos, dude, they were fast. 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 8 minutes. This one's a little bit long. This was another unscripted rant. This was a content roadmap that just never happened. LOL, good joke. A lot of these earlier videos, we don't speak of this one. We do not speak of this video. This is the first video Jared found me on. If I never made this video, Jared and I wouldn't be friends. My Fallout videos, I was very happy about. I forgot I ever even did Fallout content. Did a season 3 update back when I wanted to do like generic Call of Duty content where I cover fucking updates and shit. Sonic Forces, still one of my favorite videos. These, dude, I had some interesting content styles while creating these small handful of videos that I truly do love and appreciate. And I don't know if they aged super well, but I'm very glad that I did these. I think they were all pretty funny. So if you guys are looking for some real old school Grvxvity content, I have enough to satisfy. So we knocked that out. Now it's time for extraction, bro. Now it's time for extraction. This is a long fucking video.
Doing the exact
Such a long fucking video, bro. Holy shit.
of insanity.
This isn't even anything compared to what the Modern Warfare 2 review is going to be like. This isn't nothing.
Same fucking thing over and over again.
You need Max's Stick Part 2? Not gonna happen, bro. Never did time splitters, stupid vids, made it nothing. Yeah, it is what it is.
I don't know, I thought they were bullshitting me, so boom.
14 dislikes on it, but
The thing is, he was right.
Miller Swain, what'd you do today, man? Did you ever see this video, Alex? If you're still watching?
Everywhere I looked, doing the
No Thick
exact
Maxis 2, it's not getting a
fucking
sequel,
thing.
man.
Over and over and thinking.
Tracking this, keyframing this, took hours. There was well over like 1,500 individual keyframes to just keep that there.
No, please. This time it's gonna be different. I'm sorry. I don't like the way you are looking at me. Okay?
Oh, Alex, fucking take a back seat, bro, and watch 30 minutes of this. And then we'll go into the Shino Numa review.
It's okay, man. I'm gonna chill, man. I'm gonna chill. The thing is, alright? The thing is I killed you once already. And it's not like I am fucking crazy. It's okay. It's like water under the bridge. Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, fuck you!
What a transition, bro. God, I love it. So I chose to use this song because there was a huge meme between me and a small group of friends that we would just use a hotel room service by Pitbull with Sonic dancing. It was the stupidest gif of my life. It was like a video gif, right? Or GIF, however the fuck you pronounce it. And bro, I was like, yes, I have to use it. This shit was so funny. And this video was a huge milestone and stepping stone in expressing myself creatively and kind of taking that first giant leap forward into what I really want to do. Far Cry review when? Not looking like it's going to be anytime soon. I went in a day and I'm not getting a message. Why are you not getting a message back, bro? What? What happened? Did it go well? I assume not. Man, that sucks, man. I love this intro, bro. I'm such a fan of this whole video. And, all right, I'm going to sound like such an egotistical cunt, bro. But genuinely, like, this video and my Shino Numa review, I'm actually a fan of. And that's what, like, that's how I know I'm willing to put out a project, is if I'm a fan of it. Like, if I could sit here and watch my own videos and be entertained for 30 straight minutes, I think I did a good job. Because I critique everything I do way harder than anyone else is going to do. And to me, like, I am a fan of this video as well as the one after this. Granted, they take 6+ months to come out. So be it. You get bangers, bro.
Let me start this off with a pretty bold claim. Probably a fact, if you will. Something so bold, it might piss off every single fan of this game. But Rainbow Six Extraction just shouldn't exist. I know a lot of people watching this video probably enjoy the game, and I could respect that. If you're retarded. You see, back in the glory days of 2018, Rainbow Six Siege had a limited time mode called Outbreak.
Fans of the game? What you mean, bro? I got so much hate on this video. Where's one of them? I had a good one. Why are not all the comments popping up unless people went back and deleted them? There was somebody who commented, like, I was fully into the video up until this point, and they timestamped the part where I called him retarded. He's like, if you're going to call me retarded for liking a game, then it's a personal issue. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro?
No, not that Outbreak. I'm talking like this Outbreak. It was a nice twist on the competitive
Did
multiplayer
we see the video
experience
yet?
by
Which
being
one?
a co-op mode where the objectives were pretty much get from point A to point B with a mix of objectives in
The one I made on him, or the one
oozing
Gamer Boy made on him?
with personality. Everything from the sky to the aliens were all different shades of black and red, and it truly built up character and a
I wish
reputation.
this was
rather
the game
quickly.
we got.
The story was
I really
interesting, and the cinematics were fantastic. The gunplay was smooth, and operator choices were they were okay. But how does this small
Look at
spin-off
that
mode
concept
with
art,
probably
bro.
hardly any budget completely stomp on the new full title release based on the same concept? How does Extraction lose all of...
I want to point out a weird artistic decision that maybe not a lot of people picked up on. If you notice, the concept art was all red, right? Aliens are red, and the whole theme was red. In Extraction, the theme is yellow, and everything is like yellow goop. And, you know, it's mostly black goop, but there's like a yellow overtone, yellow theme to it. You know, with mostly the wall decorations and the material designs that they use in the level design. And the textures and stuff. So I wanted to kind of have a red turn to yellow.
How does
show the
Extraction
transition
lose
into the game?
all of its identity?
I don't know if anyone picked
faster
up on
than
that
the
or if they give a
limited
shit, but I just
time
wanted to.
mode? How does
dive a little
Extraction
bit.
fall flat on
She didn't
so
seem into it?
many
What do you- like,
different
how? Was she on her
levels?
phone
I'm
a lot or
talking
something?
level design, atmosphere, enemy design, health balances, and stealth detection, and progression, and repetitive.
Gamer Boy, if you're still here, did Ian ever watch your videos that you made or no? I was super happy with my Boom vid too. Was hoping for time splitters. He could have seen Cortez and Leopard Dong. Ooh, shit. Well, I'm. Did he ever like reply or comment on your videos or anything? Did comment about them at all? I have no idea. Sunset Overdrive looking at a zombie for real, dude. Just seemed to want to dip real quick. Damn, really? What the fuck? How long did the date go on for?
Objectives, everything fucking falls flat, which really fucking sucks because honestly, I loved Outbreak, but this, Rainbow Six Extraction, yeah, I don't love this. In fact, it's more like fucking your mom. So for this review, I'll cover a variety of topics: gameplay and difficulty, objectives, atmosphere, progression, and story. So let's start off with the gameplay and difficulty. The gameplay of Extraction is incredibly simple to explain. You load into the first part of the map, you locate the objective, complete the objective, and move on to the next area of the map, and pretty much rinse and repeat. There is almost nothing to praise here, as every aspect of gameplay has been seen before and it's been done even better elsewhere. The movement is slow and clunky, kinda just like Siege. However, this isn't a competitive mode against other players that is supposed to be tactical. This is a co-op objective-based game, so why is it that movement remains so slow and clunky? I love the stealth aspect of Extraction and the Siege gameplay in general. However, in a co-op mode, you need to be able to fight the AI in a variety of ways to just keep the gameplay fresh. However, any other gameplay style outside of stealth
I just
isn't
mowed down
really
the teammate
viable.
right there,
And
bro.
just like telling daddy that his little kitten is getting off of Discord for the night, you get punished. The best way to go about this situation is to have your secondary weapon suppressed and your primary with like a muzzle brake or compensator or something. You do this because the silencer will take about 30% of the damage off of your weapon. It's fucking nuts. You still want to have a lethal weapon in case the situation gets out of control, but for the most part, you'll be playing with your silenced secondary to remain stealthy. The entire game is based around stealth and slow movement. Takedowns are by far the best way to finish off an enemy, but are only executable by sneaking up behind them. The black goop that kinda just looks like your girl's pad after a heavy flow period will also decrease movement. Not to mention this goop is literally fucking everywhere.
That goop is so fucked. I hated this game, man. He never acknowledged it in any way. That fucking blows, man. Now, I'm sure he knows you made it. Did you ever bring it up in his chat or anything? I drove 30 minutes to pick her up, went to her choice of food. Didn't sit down till like 1:45 and she was itching to get out by 2:30. Damn, what the fuck? Why? Did she say anything? Did you lie about your fucking height, Alex, on your dating app? Better not have. I just read that. It's a shame because I think that was the best video I've done. Other than that, other than it being short, I think it was a good foundation. I agree. Been getting back into Siege recently. Never touching this shit ever again, bro. I was playing Siege with Pimp Sharp back then and Jared, and it was a lot of fun. But Jared is not the type of guy who is looking to play a slow-paced game like Siege. Not at all, bro. So, you know, and obviously Pimp Sharp's out of the picture. I hope he's doing well. Hope the kid's doing well. But obviously, you know, there goes my squad. There goes my team for fucking Rainbow Six. So fuck me. I just thought he would have given the video a look. Not sure why he wouldn't. We could always tweet it at him again. Please don't utter Patty. Y'all never heard him or ever mention it or anything. Nah, you never mentioned it to him either. Because he's not gonna just come across it. The Goop was kind of disappointed. Oh yeah, no, I specifically tell people now because I had one chick do that. Damn, bro. That's fucking sad. What happened with Pimp? If you know him. Homie is a little out of pocket. Homie says a little, you know, doesn't know when to stop.
Holy fuck, every.
Like, I'm very lenient on Discord server rules. When you cross them, it's pretty much just like, come on, bro, come on.
Where
that's pretty much all you're getting out of that.
There are plenty of scores hiding, you know, behind corners.
Yeah, I read your message.
That'll stick to you and deal a small amount of damage if you get too close. It's pretty much there to encourage you to take
really
your
sucks,
time, take it
man. I'm
slow,
sorry to hear about
check
that, dude.
corners before going around.
There's someone out there for
Once
everyone,
again,
though, man. You just gotta be patient.
I love being stealthy in this game, and I think it's where I have the most fun. However, not being able to switch up my playstyle really hinders the amount of fun I can actually have, as almost every match begins to just feel the same. Thankfully, there's a count of about 18 or so operators to choose from in Extraction.
These going after someone's mom? Oh, he's going to fucking MILF? Oh, dude, let me know how it is, bro. I'm so pumped for you.
Actually offer
that's the way to do it, man.
styles
That's
in
the
a
way to
match.
do it.
The standout operators to me are Doc, because the only way to replenish health besides Doc is to find a medkit in the area, so having Doc is kind of a good idea. Sledge, so he could break down walls, especially your mom's. And Pulse, because he allows you to see through walls, especially your mom's. As for difficulty...
So let me just whip up another
so each location...
creative decision to you guys real quick. Just woke up, and after 10 hours, I'm 7 in queue. Jesus, bro. Another creative decision was there's a lot of repetitive jokes in this review. There's a lot of repetitive jokes to mimic how repetitive the game is. And I it's a weird, it's a creative process that I know nobody's going to pick up on outside of me. Oh, excuse me. Like, I make probably 7 or 8 your mom jokes throughout this entire review. And the point of that was to just keep hitting you with repetitive shit. You know, and maybe some people realized that it's supposed to mimic just how repetitive this fucking game is. It was so bad.
Variety. New York has a pretty simple few enemies that are not too complicated to take down. San Francisco will add a few more and so on. However, even on the default difficulty, damage dealt by aliens is fucking incredibly high. One melee hit can take like 30 or so hit points away from you. It's actually fucked. Some aliens can take over 80% of your health in one hit. Considering that health doesn't replenish, this is actually insane. Without a coordinated team and putting a big priority on the sound alert notifications you get on screen, it's incredibly punishing to the player. This game does take a lot of awareness and a small amount of skill, but not much skill. Actually, it's mostly just awareness. Fuck, scrap that. It's literally just awareness. Like, if only one of your 6 senses work, bro, you're good at the game.
I remember editing this, and this is when Rice, you guys know Rice, when Rice was new and he started coming around, I was doing an editing stream for this video. And I already did the voice recording. I already had everything set up to knock out the whole review. And that motherfucker hits me with the, did you just say 6 senses instead of 5? And I'm like, wait a minute. Ain't no way I fucked something that simple up. That motherfucker single-handedly just brought up a part of this video that forever pisses me off right there.
It's as simple as that. But with
I can't
each
believe he
level,
did me that
the
dirty.
enemies deal more damage and have more health. It's one of those horrible situations.
It's always the
where
oversights,
instead of the AI
bro.
becoming
It's the
smarter and
smallest
having new attacks
things,
to
you
learn,
know?
They kind of just become a little bit more bullet spongy and just deal more damage, and the spawn rate of enemies is increased by a significant amount. Dude, there's not much to it. And in my opinion, it's incredibly unbalanced and is not satisfying to go against higher difficulties this way. It's not a good way to handle a difficulty increase. Instead, however, they should simply buff the AI by introducing new attacks that the enemies can perform. Overall, the gameplay and difficulty get a fucking like 5 out of 10. It's average. It's like 4-inch average. You know what I'm saying? All right, fuck off.
They're extra dimensional beings.
Let's get straight to the point. This game has 12 objectives. When loading into a game, 3 random objectives out of the 12 are selected. I'll go ahead and list all 12 objectives real quick and give a quick description of each. Hunt, which is kill 3 specific enemies. Specimen, lure the alien to the LZ. Decontamination, destroy all green nests. Biopsy, perform takedowns on 3 specific enemies.
All of these
Sabotage,
objectives were so shit, dude.
plant explosives on a hive tower and survive the time limit. Triangulation, which is find and interact with 3 laptops. Serial scan, scan 3 locations. Rescue, escort the NPC to the LZ. Shutdown, place foam injectors on hive towers. MIA rescue, rescue a player's missing operator. Nest tracking, which is place trackers on unalerted nests. And gateway, which is defeat the boss. These sound like a decent variety, but they really aren't. Objectives need to have a big variety in the way you play compared to regular gameplay. If an objective is too similar to the regular gameplay, then you are essentially just telling me to play the game like I would have regardless. So for example, Biopsy, which wants me to perform takedowns on 3 specific enemies. It doesn't differ from regular gameplay enough, as I would have done a takedown on a more powerful enemy regardless of the objective. Decontamination wants me to destroy all green nests. Well, guess what? I was going to destroy the nests regardless of the fucking color of them. In fact, here's a small montage of me just taking down nests.
Time we touch, I get this feeling, and every time we kiss, I swear I could fly.
Just kidding, can't use that song. Fuck you, Cascada. Hunt wants me to kill
You guys want to see a fun fact real quick? Let me pull up another tab. Let me pull up another fucking tab. You guys want to see a fun fucking fact? Let me pull up YouTube fucking Studio real quick, alright? Let's go to content. Let's go look at posts. Where is it? No, videos. Oh, all my shorts count as videos. Fucking filthy. When the fuck did I post that video? February. You see this shit? See this shit right here? This video contains copyrighted material. As a result, it has been blocked in some countries. Right? Let's see who copyright claimed my video. Still Dre? Nah. Spirit in the Sky? Nah. Wait! It wasn't Every Time We Touch? No fucking way it was Pitbull! It was fucking Pitbull! I roasted Cascada for blocking my video because in a stream, she blocked one of my streams because I had her song in it. I was blocked in Russia because of Pitbull? No. No. Because of Pitbull? This bitch, Cascada, blocked my fucking stream in Russia like 2 weeks before that because I was using Every Time We Touch in the stream. So I was like, this fucking cunt. Obviously, I'm gonna fucking use her song because that pissed me off. So I'm gonna use her song in my next video, knowing damn well I'm still gonna get blocked in Russia. And it was Pitbull? No. Mr. 305? Mr. Worldwide? Mr. Been There, Done That? Take a picture of your cooter with the Kodak? Oh. I can't believe this. This fucking betrayal. I'm just now finding that out. I thought it was Cascada the whole time. I knew that video was blocked in Russia for a fucking year. This whole time I didn't even bother to check who it was because I was so fucking certain that it was Cascada. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Would have been cool to show the objective in the background. I should have. I mean, I end up showing the objectives in the background throughout it, but like, yeah, I really should have. Integrate a new type of enemy that specifically takes a seasonal mod that will disappear next season for a specific exotic. Yup. In-stream fun fact break? Yes. Sounds like Grav wants to kiss the pulsating red and green nest. Dude, I might. My shorts and videos. It's so stupid. The same devs that make the Jackal Snipers wild, right? Yes, let me just pull my Arbalist out of my ass for a guy that both regens health and has an invincible shield. Crazy, right? Every time we touch is a hood classic, dude. For real. Pitbull could never, but he fucking did.
3 specific enemies,
bro.
Just like Biopsy, but without the takedowns. But once again, I was going to kill these fucking aliens regardless of the goddamn objective. So that's 1/4 of the game's objectives, asking me to play like I was already going to from the start. Then we have objectives that are just way too similar to each other. Hunt and Biopsy both want me to kill 3 enemies. Specimen and Rescue both require me to lead or take the target to the LZ. And Triangulation and Serial Scan both want me to find and interact with 3 locations. Because of how similar these objectives are, we could essentially just combine them together with the corresponding objectives that I previously mentioned. So instead of 6 objectives, which is half of the game, keep in mind, we would have 3. For a grand total of 9 objectives. So because you only get 3 objectives per match, after 3 games of, hopefully, getting unique objectives each game, you have experienced most of what this game has to offer. Do you see a problem with that? Now obviously objectives are not the only thing this game has, but it is the most important factor in replayability, which this game has none of. If the objectives are not fun to complete, why play this game at all, since it is only an objective-based game? Not to mention, not all objectives are good either. Serial Scan has me finding a fucking square on the floor and standing in it for 30 seconds until I go to the next square. You do that 3 times. MIA Rescue has the player pulling off the operator, holding your interact button while your teammates do everything else. Sabotage has me in a room defending towers for several minutes straight, and the towers or defensive areas don't even move around the region. They are in a set location for several minutes straight. So tell me one thing about those objectives that are engaging, because I am really failing to see it. So yeah, objectives in this game are more stale than your dad's dick cheese. And they get a 4 out of 10.
Little slip up right there. I showed the objective background, and that pisses me off to this day. Little oversight there as well.
Is very subjective.
Sent out block for 30 seconds. Yup.
I fucking hate it. But on the other side of the argument, I actually have a buddy who kind of liked the atmosphere and world building that this game had to offer. So instead of being a beta cuck this entire time, I'll let my buddy Matsuki give his take on why he liked it and share my opinion after.
I can't believe I forgot. This is the coolest introduction anyone's ever had. Still undefeated, bro.
Aw, thanks, dude. What an honor it is to be here. I'm Matsuki.
Look at Matt growing 50 subs since then. My
this
God.
New game, Rainbow
Love
Six
to see
Extraction, came out, and it piqued my interest. From the cover art alone, I was down to get dirty with the homies on this new horde-based squad mode. Vanguard Zombies pre-Season 2 just wasn't really doing it for me. It had the aesthetic perfectly done, but I kinda like what Extraction went for too. It's not as magical, and the intro cutscene really cuts closer to home. It sets up a nice, unknown threat in the modern world that I just hope isn't wasted potential. The police station map with the parking lot had a feel to it that took me back to Shadow the Hedgehog on the PS2, as weird as that sounds. I guess it had to do with the gun bases, black creatures, and the pretty wide hallways. I gotta admit, the environment looked a little cleaner than I thought it should have been for an apocalyptic game. It was almost as if Rainbow Six Siege's Outbreak mode was the climax of the series, while Extraction was the janitor's epilogue of the alien event. Rainbow Six Outbreak had more interesting objectives too, while feeling repetitive at times I guess, but at least the map back then we played on had a diverse layout made for the objectives. You know how scary it was going into a fully infected city to find Old Man Junkman's junk shed? The place looked like it was barely standing, and you had to plant and defend explosives within that rickety old shack. It got intense. Same with the objective on the following mission where you had to protect the doctor from a wave of mutations.
Such a shame that this isn't the game we got, dude.
Tear down wooden
really
barricades and drop from the ceiling.
This game looks amazing.
The crew are cramped into a tiny room.
This game mode looks amazing. Such a shame this isn't what we got in the full release.
So if Extraction can take a few notes from Outbreak, I hope they add some more character and spice up the sizes of play spaces in future DLC maps. Give me some more narrow staircases and hallways. Make defending an objective more of a memorable and logical horror experience. Something that isn't just me standing on a yellow pad that ghosts are hovering over for some unknown reason. Like, why are there ghosts? Why isn't there just a pair of footprints on the yellow pad showing me where to stand? Did the ghosts actually add anything meaningful? Or did the developers choose them because, ooh, ghosts make for a scary horror team? Are we dealing with an outbreak, or are we the Ghostbusters up in here you about to bust some moves? Which is it? Sorry, I'll try and keep us on the more positive side because I have this itching feeling Grvxvity wants to rip this game a new one. I will say I did love how they created black goo in this game. It actually feels like it's alive. It grows in real time in front of your very eyes and it reacts to you, the player. Running over it slows you down, shooting it with a single bullet sends that shit flying back where it came from. Shit's got fast reflexes when hurt. And, in a way, it feels satisfying. Maybe you've played a power washing simulator before?
I have.
Or perhaps you're like, yours
Power wash
truly.
simulator kind of goes
And power
crazy,
wash
bro.
in
I
real
ain't gonna
life.
lie. I spent too
I'll
many
tell you right
hours
now,
on
bullets
that.
get the job done a lot more efficiently. Sadly, this game's got no jumping mechanics, so you can't just jump over tiny gaps of goo, which in my opinion, absolutely was a bummer. New game, new rules, like, come on, let me do a tiny hop. Lastly, I will say, I don't really like how the maps look once you've shot away a lot of the black goo. I feel like it should have been leaving traces of blood or different substance behind. Maybe you can see alien veins being constructed. Otherwise, it barely seems like a threat to the Rainbow Six world, and more like an annoyance for the gamer in real life. It takes me out of the game. So that's my opinion after 2 hours of gameplay. I did the trial and played a couple of maps. I hope Grvxvity can perhaps maybe give some more insight on the map selection. I also assume that
I like that little kinky laugh right there.
Like
that just had no context to
you
it.
really
I
don't
like
see
that.
the repetitiveness until you play on the same short map more than once. But I can't wait to see where the story goes, if the ending isn't complete yet. Sorry, I don't really know if it's done or not. But yeah, honestly, I almost get more gross vibes than horror vibes from this game.
There's hardly even a story in this game,
I like that
unfortunately.
since it's a squad-based shooter after all. Horror can be kind of hard to pull off in multiplayer. But gross things, like the black wiggly jiggly goo and the yellow foam that pops up around fallen operators to protect them, is a neat immersive idea, and you kind of look like a caterpillar. Seeing the victims of the virus back in Outbreak was pretty cool too. They looked like they had burn marks from the inside out. You can also see how the virus was using the humans as a host until they could create their own life forms. I don't remember that being an Extraction, unfortunately. But hey, take it away, Grvxvity.
Thanks, Matsuki. It was great hearing your objectively wrong opinions. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Though I agree with Matt on some points, I think the atmosphere falls flat almost in its entirety. The goo on the ground is what the atmosphere mostly consists of, and considering it's just a small layer of shit on top of the actual map that you could shoot away, this isn't really atmosphere more than it is a gameplay feature. So remove the goo entirely and you're left with a damn near pristine and clean environment with the occasional pinch of personality in the atmosphere. There is sometimes destroyed cars or little bits of shit here and there sprinkled in, but get this. most of the atmosphere comes from outside of the maps. Like, way the fuck out there. Who in their right mind thought that the unplayable parts of the map should have way more interesting and unique atmospheric pieces than the actual fucking playable area? Like, look, man, out there, yeah, all that shit, oh, it's cool as fuck. But this stuff in the map, right? The stuff
I use the same footage
Bro,
twice.
I would rather get pegged by your aunt named Karen who is running late to her privileged kid's soccer game right before her tire goes flat. And just like that tire, this entire game falls flat. Flatter than your mom. Get it? The third your mom joke this review? Because repetition is funny, right? It's engaging. That's why all this fucking game does is repeat itself. So anyways, this stuff in the map, yeah, bro, I'd rather get pegged by your aunt. To wrap things up here, I hate that this game feels like it has no atmosphere or personality at all. I don't know what other words to regurgitate out of my fucking mouth. This game is severely lacking any personality, and it hurts my soul to see it. They have such a great setup and do nothing with it. The worlds we play, they just feel so bland. They all feel and look the same. There is just nothing here that I like besides the out of bounds areas. So because of this, Atmosphere gets a 2 out of 10. No, I'm not considering Matsuki's opinion for this score either, but thanks for the collab, baby. You know I want you.
It's true. Do want you, bro.
Arguably, one of the most important parts of modern day gaming is progression. And I'm pleased
hey, you
to
got
tell you
another match,
that
bro?
This game's
That's hype.
progression
That's hype, bro. I'm pumped for you. Is she a MILF?
I know. You see, when you start, you only have access to New York, and leveling up your account, you unlock the remaining levels that become more difficult. You see, this is actually
it is a shame what happened to
because you shouldn't
Ubisoft,
be able to
man.
play the
Such
hardest
a
parts
shame.
of the game without
Never played Rainbow Six
experience,
Patriots, though. I don't know what that
as it would
is.
bring the rest of the team down and constantly ruin runs. After each level, you unlock some cool stuff, charms, camos, and outfits, and pretty much just cosmetics, honestly. But you also unlock tech tokens. Tech tokens allow you to unlock new tech that could be used to bring new strategy to each map. Sounds like it adds replayability, right? Something I said that there was none of earlier? Well, yeah. Adding a few different grenades and defensive grenades are not bringing me back to play
it's time
this
to
game.
slide in. Time to slide in and clap.
I can see the opposing argument that it does add replayability, unlocking new tech. The issue is that not much of it is really game-changing, and pretty much all of them are useful. Which is good,
There's a troll
but because
account?
they're all
Oh,
useful,
no.
there's hardly a
Did you just
trade-off.
get pranked?
So all options are viable. You know what does make something replayable? Is it A, trade-offs, B, all gear being overpowered, C, your mom, or D, soggy stagnant aliens, aka your mom? That's right, it's answer A. If you guess C or D, you gain plus 10 respect points. So besides getting new tech, you can level up operators as well. This adds buffs to the operator like movement speeds and the speed at which you use your abilities. It also adds new weapons to your operator's arsenal for you to choose if you'd like. Now let's take a step back and talk about the account level again. So once you hit milestone levels, you unlock new maps and new operators to use in your missions. But here's the kicker. If you fail to extract or lose an operator, you actually regress through the levels. In order to get the XP back, you need to rescue that operator in order to keep leveling up. This is just a stupid ass mechanic, because if I'm about to reach a new milestone level and get some cool gadgets, but I die, I lose multiple levels and have to save the operator before continuing progress. This is just so fucking stupid to me, man. I fucking hate this, and I think this is designed horribly with literally no player in mind. Like, this game doesn't even make me want to play and get my operator back. It makes me want to drop the game and go get addicted to fucking heroin. This is genuinely just such a disappointing progression system. It's so easy to fix, but I know they won't do it, so honestly, why should I care? Progression gets a 5 out of 10 for at least there being a little bit of fucking something.
They're extra-dimensional beings.
Oh, we actually do have
This
some
game
story.
takes place
I forgot I
3
covered
years
that.
after the Rainbow Six Siege outbreak event. Basically, this unknown parasite that used to rely on having a host, i.e. human bodies, well, this is no longer the case. Thanks to good old evolution, this shit could grow on its own, and it grows into what we know as Archaeans, or aliens, if you're retarded like me and can't pronounce anything above a 2nd grade level. So because the aliens have evolved, it is our goal as the React team to find out more about the aliens and clean house in the areas we get dropped into. And yeah, that's kind of it. I watched about 3 videos explaining the story to me, and this pretty much is all I got out of it. I don't fully understand the video logs you unlock during the gameplay or anything else really. So this story has potential, I'll give it that, but it didn't take advantage of what it had going for itself with the Outbreak mode. But due to the fact you can actually unlock the story and cinematics in game, I'll give this a 5 out of 10. It's still failing, but it's not completely fucked. What it is fucked is that Cascada blocks my videos in multiple countries when I use every time we touch. So fuck yourself, Cascada.
I guess that didn't age too well, did it? Just to be saying fuck you, Pitbull. Wait till the next video.
Overall, this 3-player team-based tactical stealth objective PvE mode has nothing worthwhile, in my opinion. Keyword being opinion. I can see the appeal of this game. I really can, and I am not blind to it at all, let me make that clear. But this isn't for me. It isn't what I thought it would be. It isn't what I fucking hoped it would be. It isn't what I wanted it to be, and it certainly isn't what I fucking needed this game to be. And if you don't have Game Pass, dear God, don't you fucking dare spend your money on this game. You will experience the entire game in just about 2 or 3 hours. And the only challenging part of this game is the unbalanced difficulty. The store is overpriced, the gameplay is slow, unoriginal, redundant, stale, and crusty? The story is lacking. The atmosphere is embarrassingly tone deaf. The progression is a constant setback with cliche but overpowered tech as your reward. The objectives are just the definition of bland. There isn't much good I could say about this game. It is genuinely really disappointing for me, as I think this game had so much potential, but I don't see myself waiting around for this game to get better. I'm sure this game didn't sell well, and I'm sure the player base will be dead in just a few months.
It is.
Go ahead and
The game's
try
dead
it out
as
if
fuck.
you have Game Pass, but honestly, I wouldn't consider buying this if I had the income of your mom. This game gets an overall score of 4 out of 10. It's actually fucked. Like, it's pretty bad. But you know what else is pretty bad? What's even worse than this game is that Cascada blocks my videos in multiple countries when I use every time we touch. Anyways, thanks guys for watching.
Beautiful. Wasn't that something? I love the outro to that video, man. And once again, I think it aged like fine fucking wine. I hate the game. I think the game was horrible. I think it's even worse now. You know, just recently, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was looking into on YouTube to see if I could find any content of how the game is going. And apparently they just haven't added any new content. They've added like 1 or 2 new operators and that's it. So the game is dead. It was horrible. I can't imagine there's much of a player base left. So yeah, no, pretty much everything I said aged fucking perfectly. Beautiful. Who would have thought, right? Me being right? Pfft, okay. Come on now. Gamer turned into a heroin addict after Extraction? You're fucking right. Absolutely. Rainbow Six Patriots was a game that was canceled before Siege was made, by the way. I wish they would revive it in some way, but knowing Ubisoft nowadays, they may ruin it, probably. Yeah, if you want to send some footage, you can. Will there be a Rainbow 7 Siege one day? It's not seeming likely, man. I still haven't bought Extraction. Good, don't. Excuse me. Of saving our wallets? Hey, fucking meant to that. The video was fun. Oh, thanks, man. Not more fun than your mom, though? Ooh, tragic. Got me. Get pranked. Such a good video, such a bad game. Oh, man, I appreciate that. You know, one of the things I did appreciate was I premiered this video. There was a whole ass live chat to this video. Which I was so happy about. You know, seeing all these people who showed up and hung out with me while the video was premiering. So fucking awesome doing that, you know. Now we could go through these 3 videos. Like I said, not doing Q&A because I know all the answers to my own questions. If you guys want to watch the Q&A video, go watch it on your own time. But we also have this wonderful channel right here with 2 videos on it that we're going to have to take a little peek at, all right? So we're going to watch those. This will be the first time I pretty much discuss these videos in full length, full commentary glory. Wow, we still have another fucking hour worth of content here. So we're getting hit with this fucking beauty. Alright, boys. Shino Numa review. When's Levity blasting off? Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Gotta enjoy the really horribly put together intro right there. Like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I am a huge fan of this video as well. Take every opportunity I have to shit on Vanguard zombies, bro. What's up, monkey? I love that shot right there. I was very happy with that shot.
We've been here before. A few times, in fact. We've seen the world of remakes and reimagines from Treyarch a few times now.
Look at all the cinematic footage I got, bro. This was all me.
The original experience. I mean, I'll just
except for the horrible cropping on Black Ops 4 because
speak for themselves.
Fucking
you see, July of 2009, we were introduced to the map of Shino Numa on World at War. Zombies truly
I even went back
here.
and no-clipped in World at War, as well as Black Ops 3
Hellhounds were the
Shino
cause
Numa.
of millions of kids' nightmares. Traps were becoming bigger and better. The atmosphere and story building was
Look
quickly
at those
ramping
shots,
up,
bro.
and the Wonderwaff. Oh my, the Wonderwaff. Life was good then. Life was good in 2010 when my dad bought me the Black Ops 1 Collector's Edition for Christmas because I was a spoiled little shit, and I got the remastered World at War maps as soon as I entered in the code and got to experience Shino Numa all over again. Life wasn't only good then. Life was good the summer of 2017, when Zombies Chronicles was released to all Zombies fans on the best COD Zombies experience to date, Black Ops 3. And you already know, Shino Numa? Yeah, that was a part of that package. In case you just can't see the correlation here, where there is Shino Numa to be played, there is a day to be made. Shino Numa itself is a masterfully crafted map focused on the philosophy and design of simple yet effective. The design itself when compared to other zombie maps is very much so 2009, but it allows me to feel that just for a brief moment, life is good just one more time. You see, when life was shit in my late teens, a good
I was
friend
playing
of mine
with God
told me
mode
a
right
quote
now.
that he
I
cared
would no
a lot
shot was I
about.
playing
And
World
once
at
he
War
told me, it actually stuck with me as well.
without
that quote
God
being,
mode. No
if you
shot.
don't know
It's
where
so
you're
clunky.
going, Any road will take you there. After taking the time to play Duran Fang and Terramella Dickass, my hopes for Treyarch making a great map was slim to none. My dreams crushed and my favorite mode that's taken over a decade to care so deeply about was being shit on right all over just in front of my eyes. I've said it before that Treyarch has lost me, that there was nothing here for me, and that I'd be shocked if there was anything here for you. But 8 months later, and here it is. That thing that might be here, not just for me, but for us. Treyarch has the opportunity to win us back. To take me to the glory days, the same glory days July 2009, December 2010, and summer of 2017 all provided me with. After consistent failures from Treyarch, they were terrified to take a risk. They didn't know where they were going with the mode, and it was obvious. But if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. Any road will take you to Shinonuma. As much as I'd love to say I'm a man of consistency, well, yeah, my upload schedule would say otherwise. But for this...
That's the crosshair right there. Just want to point that out. Because there's no way to get, get cinematic shots of Vanguard without the crosshair popping up.
One time, I'll make an exception. I'll stay consistent. When last talking about Vanguard Zombies, I said I wouldn't cover the mode anymore unless they dropped a banger round-based map. And what can I say? I'm here, aren't I? So while on the conversation about being consistent, I'll be reviewing this Zombies experience the same way I did Duran Fang, the 6 pillars of a COD Zombies map. But in this case, it's rebranded as the 6
in my editing software, the
of a
screen
COD
is so
Zombies
small.
experience. Chapter 1, the map and layout. 2, the characters. 3, the wonder weapons. 4, the Easter eggs.
I think
5,
my parents
the
are calling me
gameplay and
upstairs.
atmosphere.
I'm gonna let this
finally,
video play,
6,
but I'll be right back.
Replayability. So what do you say? For old time's sake, let's dive straight into Shinonuma, focusing first on the map and layout. The map and layout is damn near the exact same as it has been the last decade, right? Spawn in the Shit Shack, which will act as your central hub connecting all of the branches of the map. Each branch is located in one of the 4 corners of the map, which will all lead to a randomized perk, potential box location, some wall buys, and traps, and in this case, Easter egg steps. In addition to those, Vanguard introduced a new location in Shinonuma. The dig site. The dig site is located between the comm room and storage hut. This new area holds the Pack-a-Punch, which we will discuss a little bit more later in the gameplay section. This area acts as a seamless transition between the 2 branches. It's the most open part of the map and is the most viable area to train zombies in. Honestly, I do think that this is genuinely like an amazing addition to the map, but I feel like it isn't enough. How I would go about fixing this is by adding a second new section on the complete opposite side of the map, combining the fishing hut and doctor's quarters. This would allow for more original and innovative map design potential, but also a more symmetrical design, combining the areas that are still tedious to travel between. If creating another new location on the map would just be too much work, I would honestly love to see a form of fast travel between these 2 locations exist. Whether it's in the form of a portal, or a minecart, or a boat, or whatever the fuck, I think it would be a great addition. Though I don't have too much to say about the map and layout, I genuinely think that this is nothing but an improvement on the original map's layout. It's new, it's exciting, it's a fun area to train in that is big enough for a full team to be in the area and still train zombies while not feeling overwhelmed. It still feels like the original Shinonuma, and it gives more reason to visit each branch of the map.
My dad brought me back a chicken parmesan sandwich from Rico Benny's in Chicago, which is one of my favorite restaurants, bro. I'm set. So I'm gonna let this go, but I'm gonna be eating. I'm gonna be munching, bro. Whew, my God. Think it just isn't enough due to the amount of other zombies content in Vanguard? Wait, what? I don't remember what I was talking about.
If you like the previous iterations of Shinonuma's layout, I think that this one is pleasantly refreshing, and you will probably enjoy it. The map and layout get an 8 out of 10.
Y'all would be fucking... Oh, if only you guys knew. JCS should know about Rico Benny's, but
Just
I
like
doubt
a
it because
blonde
he's
white girl
uncultured
who
as fuck.
only listens to Machine Gun Kelly, they have no personality. Look,
True.
I know this issue is not only exclusive to Vanguard. In fact, it's better in Vanguard than it was in Cold War. But when given an opportunity to improve on one of Cold War's biggest mistakes, Vanguard still has not introduced characters worth giving a shit about. Yes, I know, you have Belikar and Syraxis
God, this
and the
shit's so
other
messy.
elemental Dark Ether characters, but this is the same map that back in World at War introduced the most iconic
Oh
group
my
of 4
God, this
characters
is
in
messy.
all of gaming. Dempsey, Takio, Richthofen, and Nikolai all made their debut in Shinonuma, and it truly built the personality and future direction of Call of Duty Zombies. Shinonuma is just another map that was building on the foundation of Nocturne and Toten. But don't underappreciate just how much that map did for the world building, the story, characters, and us,
this is good.
the player. Look, when I think back to the glory days of when I was a kid playing sick every morning so I could stay home from school and play zombies, a huge part of the days I actually got off was the time I spent laughing at those character quotes. Dempsey's iconic lines about freak bags and hating Richthofen and Nikolai's hatred for dogs truly made more memories than I experienced on both Verrucht and Nocturne and Toten. It sounds stupid. I know, I get it. Like, just take off the fucking nostalgia goggles, you jackass, and objectively
Yeah,
review
you
them.
jackass.
I know that's what you're thinking, right? But hear me out. Is any of Black Ops 1 Zombies complete without the characters and cast we experienced the game
Nope.
with? Are any of the maps half as memorable?
Nope.
I mean, you spend possibly hundreds of hours on each map, and though you may be playing alone in your room being neglected by your parents,
Hey,
you are
fucking
not
man.
actually alone. Because you had these characters keeping you interested, keeping you invested, motivated, laughing. No matter how alone you were always playing as a character with such a huge personality that you never felt alone. Characters set the tone of the map, just as much as the atmosphere does. Imagine our iconic Ultimus crew who is nothing but stereotypes in a serious map like Mob of the Dead. It would completely destroy the vibe of the map. So when you have a map that feels and looks alive, but you have horribly bland and dry personalities for characters that you play as, of course the map is going to suffer from it. The tone can't be carried by the characters. It's awful. I'm desperate for Treyarch to give me a new crew to care about. I really fucking miss giving a shit about characters in this mode, man. But 2 games in a row, and they've let me down. They've completely fumbled the bag. I know all good things come to an end. I know Premice's story has concluded.
This has to be the most sad and depressing fucking ending to any story ever, dude, I swear. This shit makes me sad. They died on the lean, bro. They drank too much lean, too much Zaza. So, fun story. Last time I watched this video, I was with a friend. We were completely high off of a substance that is not marijuana. Diet Coke, but not diet. And it was such a good time. Me and my friend sat there and watched this video, and it was just fucking awesome. And I got some real good feedback on it. It was real nice, real good time. So, you know, the Diet Coke went crazy. The feedback went crazy. Good time. That was the last time I watched this video. Figured I'd share it because I'm no longer on Diet Coke. Wish I was. You know, I'll get money.
But I thought every ending
I want to die from
led
ODing,
to
by
a
the
new
way.
beginning.
If that wasn't
Well,
obvious.
This beginning is fucking dog shit, bro. Fuck off with your operators. Give me some fucking characters with personality, bro. Like, what the fucking hell? Are you fucking kidding me? Characters get a fucking 1 out of 10, dude. There ain't shit to give a fuck about. They
goes
say
wild.
imitation is the best form of flattery. What they don't tell you is what happens when the imitator does it better than the original. Some may point fingers at Treyarch and call them lazy and unoriginal. I mean, I've done it before. But look here and let me tell you something. If you are going to imitate such an iconic wonder weapon, something as iconic as the Wonder Waff, you better fucking do it right. And they did. Vanguard's
I hope
iteration
you
of
guys
the
hear me
Wonderwaffe
eating, by the way.
not only looks absolutely beautiful with its materials, its textures, its designs, it is genuinely the most fun the gun has ever been. Okay, maybe there's an argument for World at War's Wonderwaffe, but my god, this gun is still just so much fun in Vanguard, especially when comparing it to Black Ops 1's iteration, Black Ops 3's, and Black Ops 4. Black Ops 3 and 4 both having the weakest versions of the Wonderwaffe we have seen yet. I'm not quite sure where Treyarch went wrong with the Wonderwaffe in Black Ops 3, but it just didn't feel right. Maybe it was the hit detection, or the animation, or the delay between the electricity stringing together between zombies, but whatever it was, it didn't justify the fact that using the Wonderwaffe in Black Ops 3 was less fun than when I fucked your mom last night. And as mentioned, it's tied with Black Ops 4's awful take on the Wonderwaffe and Toten. See, I could give credit to Treyarch for trying to have an original take on the Wonderwaffe.
Did you guys see that?
And have it be a variant to the...
Look in this bottom left corner.
See, I could give credit to Treyarch for trying to have an original take.
Easter egg for you guys. If you guys saw that down here, I'll replay it one more time.
Give credit to Treyarch for trying to have an original take.
For anybody who wants to try and pause it on that time and solve my Easter egg. There's several steps in here, so have fun.
On the Wonderwaffe and have it be a variant to the original.
Several conversion steps throughout the
with
video.
The original map's
so
Wonder Weapon, the Scavenger. But man,
music in
Treyarch
background,
really
yeah,
missed the
dude,
mark
Barry
with
went crazy.
Whatever they were trying to achieve in Toten, because that gun is hardly even viable past round 20. The more ammo and less damage.
Zombie story concluded, but it's also continued. So the story with Victus, Primus, and Ultimus concluded for the most part. Cold War is a continuation of that story with Maxis, right? Samantha makes a return. Richtofen makes a return. So it's still a continuation of that world. Everything that happened has still happened. It's just a new universe, and Samantha doesn't remember it. We don't know yet if Richtofen does or doesn't. So it's a continuation. So they could why didn't we have Maxis, Weaver, Revnov, someone else, whoever the fuck who's in the story? That could have been a perfect setup for a main 4-character cast, right? With Weaver and Maxis and 2 others. We could have had a whole crew for that whole game. But whatever. You know, I get it. It is what it is, I guess. You know, I just don't get why they can't create new characters to get us attached to.
Which approach to the Wonder Weapons has hardly worked in the past, and I think they should keep that mentality. And thankfully for Shi No Numa Remastered, they did. And it's just such a good fucking update to the weapon, honestly. It's like it had its own redemption arc, I swear. So I get it, I praise Vanguard's Wonderwaffe enough, but I do hope that any returning Wonder Weapons in the future are treated with as much respect as the Wonderwaffe was. But to absolutely no one's surprise, the Wonderwaffe is not the only Wonder Weapon in the map. Back in Season 2 with the launch of Terramella Dickleaf, Treyarch brought back the iconic zombie staple Wonder Weapon, something more iconic than the Wonderwaffe. The ray gun. Yes, I have to say brought back, because if you have some brain cells left after playing any amount of Vanguard, then you would remember that somehow zombies did not launch with any sort of Wonder Weapon in the entirety of the zombies mode. Also, don't forget, we didn't even get a fucking Pack-a-Punch camo. It really was a new low for zombies, holy fuck. Anyways, the ray gun is back, but not better than ever. I think after the ray gun peaked in power in Cold War Zombies, it was obviously going to get a nerf, but goddamn, does the ray gun feel so incredibly weak compared to Cold War. It's kinda fun to use, and the gun itself does look incredibly detailed, and the character walking animation while holding the gun is just so satisfying to watch. But the gun itself is very unsatisfying to kill zombies with. But because the ray gun is not the star of the map, I'll let this pass.
Alright, chicken
However,
sandwich gone.
I do hope the ray
Down
gun
that
sees
shit,
a buff
bro.
in the future, and having both weapons as options in Shi No Numa is a high note to end this segment off on. Wonder Weapons are both viable, with the Wonderwaffe stealing the spotlight and performing better than ever. Oh, by the way, the Wonderwaffe has a buildable quest, while also being available from the box, which is always a plus one, so I give this a 9 out of 10.
There's another Easter egg right there. There's a small one dedicated to Jared. Not immune to propaganda. That's one of Jared's fucking go-to quotes for his videos. Slap that shit right in there for him. There's some funny-ass Easter eggs in here, man, that nobody is ever gonna find. And I hope to one day have
nice to talk
a big enough community
because I sure as fuck get to it in my
maybe if I could
review.
shut the fuck up. I hope one day to have a big enough community of people that care about the small things I decide to put in there. Because it's multi-layered, right? It's ciphered. You know, I put it through multiple ciphers. So you would have to uncode it through 3 different cipher websites. And there's coordinates involved. And it was a whole little thing I did for some people in the Discord that nobody ever solved. Because you would have to pause it, and it's on screen for not even half a second. So
that's right.
Hopefully
baby.
one day there's
Our
enough
Lord
people who
and
give a shit.
Savior Treyarch actually put some fucking content in their map this time around. Holy shit. No longer is it just portal after portal after portal after
That's what I'm saying,
portal.
Nova, bro. I put in as
this
much
time
effort
around,
as I can into what I can do for a fucking YouTube video Easter egg. You know, the Google map, you plug the coordinates into Google Maps, and it shows you there's a location it takes you to on the Google Maps. Then you're able to get information out of what you could see from those coordinates and plug those into a different website and get a funny message I wrote out of it. You know, some stuff I did. Real cool. And I had a $20 reward for anybody who could solve it, and nobody found it, so I'll just keep my money. Sadly, I wasn't born an Easter egg solver. Hey, no worries, man.
There is not only
one
a main
day
quest,
somebody
but some side quests
might
as well. And you bet your
get it.
sweet bippy I did them and got footage for this review. Well, okay, as of writing this script, I only did the main quest, but maybe I'll have footage up of the side quests. I don't fucking know yet, maybe. Diving balls deep into the main quest, I genuinely have nothing but good things to say about it. It strikes the balance of hard to solve and easy to replicate incredibly well. The Easter egg hunt took a few hours to solve, but with the guide up, you could complete this bad boy in an hour or so. The Easter egg features building the Wonder Waff, exposing a tomb, finding parts around the map, converting ciphers, finding invisible ink and shit, sucking the fucking soul out of zombies outside the tomb, using mini-bosses to power different parts of different things, a boss fight, and a Microsoft Paint shot for a cutscene. But it's a cutscene nonetheless. And yes, all of those steps are in the wrong order.
Frame by frame to find everything? Yeah, probably you would, to be honest.
I won't lie. It had a little bit of everything, and it was a nice small
Like, it is
quest
on
for a
screen
nice
for
small
his
map. Going into this, my
so
expectations were
fast
so
it goes.
low. I mean, like, I would have expected a British person to actually have good hygiene before I expected this map to have a decent Easter egg. But sometimes I like being proved wrong. I know this doesn't meet most people's expectations when we've had such grand quests before that actually felt like adventures. Sure, when comparing this Easter egg to Origins, Blood of the Dead, Grvxvity, Beast from Beyond, Der Eisendrock, Raven the Redwoods, Buried, Zetsubos, Revelations, and pretty much every map Easter egg outside of Transit and Die Rise, it is for sure lacking and underwhelming, but after a year of kind of mediocre Easter egg quests from Cold War, and whatever the fuck Terramella Tight-Ass had, this Easter egg is a highlight among us... What? Is a highlight among us in the zombies community because of how dry the content has been. And though the cutscene is weak, at least they give us something, and I am learning to appreciate that, slowly but surely. There is also some side quests, one that involves collecting bunny parts for some points, another for a max ammo and Easter egg song, and if I'm not missing any, the last one is the original instrumental for The One. That was the theme song for the original Shinonuma, of course. A ton of small and fun things to do just to flesh out the map a little bit more. I could go into more detail, but I don't think I need to, honestly. If you like shorter and easier Easter egg quests, then this one's for you. If you don't, well, you're shit out of fucking luck. But because this quest wasn't entirely impressive, I think it deserves a 6.5 in ranking, but wait.
He's not empathetic.
The Rampage Inducer. It has its own quest. It exists. My God, if this isn't the best fucking feature ever added to zombies, I truly don't know what is. Thank God this thing is back, and it's super easy to get in the map. You shoot these lanterns in a specific order in a quick amount of time, and it'll spawn right inside the spawn room. This feature alone makes that point ranking go from a 6.5 to a 7.5.
Another creative decision I want to talk about is, so the later the video gets, the more serious it gets. And if you noticed in the transitions, every transition, so let's go back to the first one. So we're right here, chapter 4. Pay attention.
The map
It has a song playing. As a song playing, you guys probably can't tell, but it's quieter. And it just keeps getting quieter until, like, it's still playing. I could barely hear it, if at all, but the audio was there on my Sony Vegas. And then it fades to a point where there is completely no more song left, the more serious the video gets. And then, you know, this bell that you hear ringing, like even all the sound effects, the clock, the bell, by the time we get to conclusion, all of that is done, as well as the red font, just for the, to hit home. That I finally got to the most serious part.
You see, the gameplay in Vanguard Zombies as a whole is similar to that of a Macklemore concert. You'd rather kill yourself. There are so many awful things about Vanguard as a whole that translate into the gameplay of Shinonuma. And even though it's not the map's fault in specific, it still suffers greatly because of it. Before I tackle the new stuff, I'll hit you with the same things I've hit you with before. The perk system is ass. And having each perk still costs 15,000 fucking points just for the base perk equivalent in other games is just degrading. Like, honestly, I might reevaluate my worth, not only because I played Vanguard, right, but because I also spent this much time reviewing the actual product and editing 2 videos on the mode and playing the fucking game itself. Considering the fact that if you have all 4 perks at tier 4 and you take it down, it'll cost 37,500 points to recover from that down. Who on earth thought that this was a good idea? And God forbid they add another fucking perk in the future, because this price would just keep increasing. Recovering from a down in Shinonuma is one of the most tedious gameplay loops I've ever experienced. Normally I'd fall into that get good kid mentality, but of course Vanguard has the most awkward hit detection from zombies out of any previous iteration of the mode. Not for when you hit them, but for when they hit you. Sometimes it looks like the zombies are so far away that there is no possible way they could land a hit on you, but yet you take damage. I don't know how else to explain this besides saying that most of the damage you take feels so undeserved, and that I'm not in control of my own plays. Zombies should make you feel like every time you go down that it was 100% your fault for making a mistake, not because the game made a mistake, but this is just not.
That's Mark's go-to character.
For some reason, Treyarch also thought it would be a good idea
role-playing as an anime character.
Three-faced cunt Zabella from Terramella Cumfuck, as well as the Zombussy boy with the minigun who absolutely just shreds your armor. So let's talk about these 2 enemies for a second, starting with the dude with the minigun. I think it's fair to assume most zombies players don't play zombies for things shooting back at them. If that's what I wanted, I'd be on multiplayer. But that's not valid criticism. Here's how I would change him and give actual feedback to Treyarch. Take away his minigun and instead replace that with a cannon type weapon.
There's no crosshairs because in Cold War you could actually use a monkey bomb to get rid of them.
Turns into a large area of effect. You should be able to dodge these projectiles by sliding or crouching before they get too close. That way he could still use a projectile weapon, but there is a much better way to counter it and keep the gameplay moving. For Isabella, I would increase her health. I would increase her health, but instead of being immune before she teleports, make her take a damage multiplier. So that way she goes down faster before she teleports instead of not taking damage at all. Or, just take out her ability to be immune and keep her the way she is, which in fact as I was writing this script, Treyarch decided to do just that and get rid of her immunity. So look at me, paving the way for Treyarch's success. So besides these enemies and perks and shit, the wall weapons are back with the same feature of increasing pack-a-punch levels and rarity levels that Cold War had. I genuinely like this feature, I think it's great, and it actually gives a purpose into buying wall weapons again. The mystery box is back to being its rotating self nowadays, so after a few spins the box will relocate around the map, but it seems like it's pretty much every 4 box hits it moves, which is just like, why move around so much? It's just so annoying. At this point I'm nitpicking a bit, I know, so I'll move on to the atmosphere and talk more about that. I genuinely think that the atmosphere really just isn't that bad at all. I mean, it's no Origins or Mob of the Dead, but it's genuinely a step in the right direction for this game.
Okay. Let's talk about these first split ups. Oh no, something happened, Millerson? We crash? I saw that we got a little bit of a drop. It says we're still going. Are we going or are we not going? Are we going or are we not going? I'm gonna wait for chat to catch up. I had a lag spike? Yeah, I got a notification for that we had a little bit of a lag spike. My bad. Family got home, so, you know, they'd be hopping on the Wi-Fi and shit. These objective markers take away all natural sense of, like, making the player feel accomplished for progressing through the map naturally, right? Like World at War through Black Ops 4, there was no objective markers to kind of guide you through the map. You figured it all out on your own, which it created that sense of exploration, which is really important that first time you play a zombies map. So when they guide you through everything, it really just kills the immersion your first time playing, and then it continues to kill it every time after that as well. In Black Ops 4 there was a training, right? It was a tutorial for zombies, and that would be the appropriate place to have objective markers if you're really new to the mode. But for anybody who's played more than one match of zombies in their life, they don't need this, and that pisses me off.
I love,
like, why should I explore
Shionuma at night and see all of the lanterns and
when it tells me where to go
actually lit
it's so
up
stupid
and make the atmosphere a bit scarier than the original. However, this game lacks in ambience and in the horror sounds that the original had. There is hardly any zombie groans coming from outside the map, no people screaming, no eerie sound effects, just a lot of those small details seem to be missing. However, this could just be on my end, but if they are there, then I think Treyarch should make them a bit more noticeable. With that being said, atmosphere on its own would get about a 7 from me, but because we pair it with gameplay, it's just gonna have to get a 4.5. Not the worst, but far from the best.
Also, I don't know if you could tell, everything speeds up. So if you hear the noose and the clock, it speeds up like a significant amount. So, yeah, listening to that noose over and over again, just the noose swinging, yeah, that was a fucking uncomfortable 30 minutes of recording. That shit was just whack. Like, thank God nobody could hear that. They just come downstairs in my basement and hear me listening to 30 minutes of a noose swinging. But that, as well as the clock and everything, I wanted to speed it up as, you know, things, you know, right after this is conclusion, things are wrapping up. So it's about to hit that peak of conclusion, which, I mean, we've all, you know, I assume everyone in here has already seen this video, so you guys know where we're going. Yeah, honestly, they'd be like, "Damn, you good?"
For an absolute classic of a map with a nice, fun Easter egg that's very challenging, has a great atmosphere, is genuinely just so fun to play and experience, has a cool wonder weapon, is so fun to go for high rounds, and holds a little bit of challenge, then look no further than literally every map on Black Ops 3. because this just ain't it. The map's replayability relies on what you're looking for out of a map, and if you play solo or with friends. I don't see how anyone would
look at these
have
shots,
fun on
bro.
this map solo. You've probably played it before, and yeah, sure, there's an
God,
Easter
it
egg
looks
now.
so
But
good.
after an hour or two of doing some half-decent
Is that Fellas in
steps,
Paris? Yes, sir.
you finish it. Taking it down resets you so far back in progress. Gathering salvage takes absolute decades to
It's a
buy
Viking
self-revive.
version.
You will be going
It's
against
a
tedious enemies
Viking
and pretty much
cover
only
of
training
Fellas
in
in
the new area
Paris.
of the map. There just isn't enough substance in this map to hold its own. There's no reason that this map should even exist, to be honest. And yeah, it's fun to play with friends, but I could watch an orphanage burn down, and as long as a friend is with me, I'd have a good time. So it's really just not saying much personally, but then again, this feels like it's more of Vanguard's engine as a whole rather than just Shino Numas.
I almost
Using the
looked up
ray gun
and
and
said the
Water
name
Walk
of
is
this
pretty
song,
much
by
the
the
most
way. That
fun
was-
you'll have on this
I had an
entire
internal
map,
panic.
because there just isn't many reasons to keep revisiting this. It doesn't have that longevity that so many other maps like Shadows of Evil have. Replayability is probably just a 5 out of 10 for me. If you have Vanguard, sure, you can play it and have some fun. But if you don't own Vanguard, definitely don't go buy it for this.
See, no more clock. It's just the noose, and the, you know, I love that. The red font. Oh, bro, I love this transition. It's just the like. Listen, like, come on, bro, come on. Not to toot my own horn or rub one out.
Last time
you know,
I
but,
reviewed Vanguard, I
good.
said I wouldn't touch it again unless they released a banger round-based map. And I'm here. Aren't I? I'm here to shit on yet another poor attempt on capitalizing on my childhood nostalgia. Here to shit on the company that has time and again taken my hopes and fucked them raw. A company that is nothing but a shell of its former self. Treyarch, you put your fucking name on this product, but my god, have you done nothing but bring a disservice to those who have done nothing but support you and turn you into the developers you are. There is not an ounce of respect left between you and I, Treyarch. You won't get a grip on my balls now like the grip you had on them as I was a child. You won't lie to me any fucking more, because I am no longer that starry-eyed 16-year-old kid coming home from school every day to play zombies and experience something that was once amazing to me. I'm no longer blinded to your corporate greed, your corporate manipulation, your corporate bullshit no longer consumes me like it once did. The passion is gone. You've gone and wiped your fucking nasty-ass taint with it and threw it at me under the description of a free update in a new Zombies experience. New Zombies experience, Treyarch? What the fuck do you mean? You absolute fucking speds. This is a cheap cash grab with fucking reused assets, motherfucker. You go from building some of the best co-op experiences in gaming to this inbred piece of skank, dude? All of the developers may be overworked, but I can certainly tell you that they are fucking retarded. They are lazy, uninspired, fucking
Yup, I
leeches,
see that, man.
ready to spread your legs and suck you fucking dry. You're a fucking vampire, Treyarch. You suck the fucking life out of everything you touch. You suck the passion and creativity out of all of your fans. You leave me here flaccid as fuck as I bleed out, waiting to suck the last fucking drop right out of me. You and I both know a thing or two about each other, Treyarch. You know that no matter how much you fuck me dry, I'll come back. I'll come back next year and the year after. I'll always be here for you, Treyarch. I'll always be waiting for what's next from you guys. Because I may not be that starry-eyed 16-year-old, but I'll be damned if I pass up an opportunity to feel like I am that same kid I was back then, even if it's just for a day. You're killing me slowly, Treyarch. But I'll never leave your side. I'm a victim. I'm a survivor. But I'm a fucking addict. And I won't stop coming back until I'm finally dead. But what is it I know about you, Treyarch? It's that I know you're lost. That you have no idea where the fuck your future is leading towards. That you'll just take whatever Activision says to make and just be another cog in the machine. But no matter what you put out, you'll never know where you're going. But if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there.
Directed by Michael Bay. Oh my god. Transformers ending, bro. I've never been more happy with anything. So this entire speech is how long? About 3 minutes. I just it's weird, right? Because every word I say is pretty much scripted with very few improvised words. And I don't know how easy it is for others to just get this angry several times in a row, because this wasn't one take, right? This was like 4 or 5 takes of this 3-minute speech. Especially when you fuck up and you don't want to redo the whole thing, so you just stop, regather your thoughts, and just pick right back up from the last word you messed up. And like, I don't know how easy it is. I guess the best person to ask would be Miller Swain. Does it come off as scripted? Did this conclusion come off as scripted? Because the goal is for it not to, right? You never want somebody to know it's all scripted and rehearsed and everything. And I think, you know, when you actually sound angry and passionate about something, it's hard to tell that it's actually scripted. And that's kind of the goal I'm going for. And like, it's so weird screaming it, like yelling into my microphone at 3 a.m, you know, just like actually yelling at it about something that, like, am I mad about? Yes. Am I that mad? No. But you need to get your point across, right? Obviously, at the end of the day, you're trying to entertain people. And exaggerated arguments, exaggerated anger, and exaggerated emotions in general usually sell. You know, they completely make or break the video, because if you sound monotone as shit, nobody wants to listen. So it was definitely a weird feeling getting that worked up about it, you know? It's not like I read it off of paper. No, I read it off of a Google Doc. You're right, not a paper. I read the entirety of this 30-minute video off of a Google Doc. Speech had passion behind it, and that's what matters. It's all about the presentation, because what I said was a whole lot of just, you fucked me dry and sucked me dry and took the passion from me. But I was very happy with how the conclusion came out. You know, I knew from the start, okay, this game fucking sucks. And I don't think I had a heavy enough conclusion in my last Vanguard video. Because it's, you know, like, I'm a firm believer in you're telling a story. You know, that video should be that work of art that I am going to tell you a story and cover all the bases. And then every story has a conclusion. So, you know, I need to have something of impact. And I guess that from the intro, right, which is all just fucking shits and giggles funny song, to just the ending starting off with just the sound of a noose, a gray and black background, and a red font saying conclusion. You know, it's I was very happy with how things turned out. I guess it's funny for me to bitch about reused assets, where if you guys pay attention to the small things, I have used this flame transition and this flame screen in like pretty much every video I've done since the One Boom video. Or actually, since the Mortal Kombat video, but I uploaded that after the One Boom, but I made it before the One Boom. So yeah, I reuse a lot of stuff in my videos too. But bro,
I'm a survivor.
We're gonna re-listen to this, bro.
Addict, and I won't stop coming
back. This meme
back
is too good.
But what is it I know about you,
I bow down to
is that I know you're lost.
Transformers.
That you have no idea where the fuck your future is leading towards. That you'll just take whatever Activision says to make and just be another cog in the machine. But no matter what you put out, you'll never know where you're going. But if you don't know where you're going...
There's the quote again. I don't know if you guys remember. You know, because it's a 30-minute video. but also I really enjoy wrapping things up the way they start. Right? In my Rainbow Six Extraction video, as soon as Pitbull ended, it transitioned into Spirit in the Sky, right? And you hear the beginning of Spirit in the Sky. You could tell I got close to my mic right now or before. Yeah, no, it's enhanced audio. I sit about a foot away from my mic when I talk into it. What's up? How you doing, man? No, during the script. I mean, it's more so I enhance the audio because, it picks up my computer noise. It picks up anything going on in the background, footsteps above me, whatever. So I have to somehow fade all that out and then and enhance my voice. And my speakers, I don't have the best headphones for audio mixing. I just have gaming headphones. So it really isn't that, that good. I wish I had better headphones for audio mixing, but I don't. So whatever. But, so I started off Extraction with Spirit in the Sky. And right before you get ear raped by Cascada, it's playing Spirit in the Sky again. So, wait, what? I'm doing okay. Just found out something about Griffin? What? Oh, I don't watch Griffin. But this video, I start the story, right, with, where is it?
Life was good in 2010. Yeah, that was a part of that package. In late teens, a good friend of mine told me a quote that he cared a lot about, and once he told me, it actually stuck with me as well. That quote being, if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there.
So this video, one of the key points, right? If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. This is a quote my friend Noah told me when I was out delivery driving with him, and we were just having a down-to-earth talk, and ever since then, that was about 2 years ago, it's stuck with me, and it's a quote that means a lot to me. So I wanted to incorporate some of that meant a lot to me into this video. And there's another part, right before here, I think. I repeat it again. So if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there.
Any road will take you to shooting. Terrified to take a risk. They didn't know where they were going with the mode, and it was obvious. But if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. Any road will take you to Shinonuma.
So there, obviously, that's the quote that leads us into the actual review, right? This is where it's about to start. So, my goal is to tell a little bit of a story, then transition that story into the review, and then here we are at the conclusion.
Until I'm finally dead. But what is it I know about you, Treyarch? It's that I know you're lost. That you have no idea where the fuck your future is leading towards. That you will just take whatever Activision says to make and just be another cog in the machine. But no matter what you put out, you'll never know where you're going. But if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there.
So I wanted that quote that brought us into the review, that transitioned, also to transition us out into the credits. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's it. But I wanted to just explain, like, there's so much creative process that goes into making these videos. So many little details that go over everyone's head, and obviously, like, I swear I'm the only one to ever notice them. But it's what makes the videos personal to me. Being able to wrap things up the way they start, or have these unique transitions that kind of set the tone for where the video is going. And I think it really is those small details in creating videos that make it more down to earth, that make it more human. Because I think incorporating more personal stories allows people to relate to you more and relate to your points, because obviously I'm not no big fucking star over here, just a regular fucking dude who likes zombies. And there's most of the people who watch my videos, the 400 some people who watch this, are just other fans of zombies as well. So it's like, they're, you know, like just like them, bro, just like them, the exact same. You know, we're the same person. But it's I don't know. It's something about having a video that is told as a story that covers the review and the small narrative in between it. You know, and there's something just poetic about things coming full circle in life. I'm a firm believer in things usually come full circle. You know, you get back what you put out, right? And I don't know. I think it's the best way to wrap up a story is a nice callback to the beginning. But because it's a 30-minute video and I cover a lot of topics throughout, it's easy for them to forget. If that makes sense. You know, like the average person isn't going to remember that exact quote. But I did, and that's what I think matters. And then obviously we just have the most beautiful transition into credits, which is just like, look at this, bro.
Whatever Activision says,
artistic masterpiece right here, bro.
But no matter what you put out, you'll never know where you're going. But if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there.
Fucking artistic decision was wild, bro. So I loved how this one turned out. I'm very happy with where my Modern Warfare script is right now. And I won't spoil it. I'm not going to do any editing streams. It's been a long time since I just put a video out there for people to watch from scratch. You know, I'll premiere my Modern Warfare 2 review whenever it's done. It'll be a while still because school starts up on Monday and obviously I'm lazy. So it's done when it's done. You know, I don't rush my projects at all. I don't get paid to do this shit. It's done when it's fucking done. But man, am I excited to get that out. Get that out to you guys. You know, I was watching that debate between Boom and Griffin, and I was talking to Griffin Stream Mods. None of us actually cared about it. We were just making sure that no bashful stuff happened. No, I mean, that debate was just so stupid. They were just arguing. They were going in circles. To me, Griffin is such a dumbass motherfucker, bro. I think every point he makes is just the most brain dead shit ever. You know, and he comes off like he's educated when he really just isn't. Like, I do not like anything that kid does. It is the laziest shit ever. I guess, like, it's... I almost have to say the same thing for Ian. Because even though I like Ian as a person, his content's also very thoughtless. It does not require any thought to actually understand the points. There is zero creative decisions behind it. It's very much so slap gameplay, throw on commentary. And where's the passion, bro? It's not just Ian. It's people like Prestigious Key. It's, you know, the whole commentary community for video games is just so bad. And that's no disrespect. I am very fond of Ian as a person, and I think it's not talking shit to say that his content isn't for me, but I like him as a person. But it's just, to me, it's like you could tell when it's a job for somebody because there is minimal effort put in. You know, so you could tell it's a job for people like Griffin. It's a job for people like Ian. And you could tell by how little passion is actually behind the content. You know, I mean, anyone could whip up a 5-minute video talking about some bullshit topic. And that's no shame towards them. I mean, it's their job. They got to treat it like a job, and I fully get it. But, like, I don't know, coming from somebody, I just won't put out a project if I'm not happy with it. You know how many hours I've spent on scripts that have never seen the light of day because I wasn't happy with where it ended up. You know, I don't know. I watch videos and I like the videos when there's passion behind it. I need to know that the person I'm watching cares, because if they don't care, why the fuck should I? That's just how I see it. You know, ill school. Tell me about it, dude. What's your editing software? I use Sony Vegas. Yeah, I remember that. Sony Vegas, by the way, it cost me $17 US a month. Yeah, I remember that. A lot of Griffin subs were pretty immature. Yeah, he has a toxic ass community, bro. Chat was just nutty. It was actually kind of jarring. Yep, Boom's content is very samey. A lot of his videos blend together. I agree. It's because there's no passion behind him. You know, it's fuck. I need to come up with an idea so I could get my paycheck, which, once again, you know, I mean, when I show up to work, it's not, oh, I'm going to try my best because I'm passionate about it. It's, I'm going to get there so I could get my paycheck. I get it entirely. Not wrong. I think Boom's kind of an intro to COD channel. If you're getting into COD, his channel is, yeah, pretty much. And right now, just said Logan Paul is a W and is also not scamming anyone. The Logan Paul drama is also showing how insecure he is. Ain't no way he said Logan Paul is a W and that he wasn't trying to scam anyone. Like, look, I find Logan Paul entertaining for sure, but I'm not a fan of Logan Paul, but I think he's entertaining. You know, there's times where I've watched Impulsive and listened to a podcast or two. There's been time, I mean, I haven't watched any like of his fucking WWE shit, but I watched his boxing match with KSI. You know, like I mean, I don't mind that stuff. I've tried Prime. Prime is fine. Actually, it's kind of mid, but it's pretty cheap at my local Target. You can get like a bottle for $1. No, it's like $1.50. I mean, I don't. Logan Paul is definitely trying to scam people, and there's proof of it, and then he just deflected all of it. His content is very manufactured, but then again, everyone always watches it for that, so it works. Well, not everybody always watches it because it's very small percentage of his viewers or his subscribers watch. I think he. It sounds so shit. It always comes off as I'm talking shit when I'm not trying to talk shit because obviously, look at me, bro. 532 subs. I'm not successful, so it's hard for me to come off as that. But it's like, I see so many people that I'm subscribed to. I'm subscribed to a lot of small channels with like 500 or less subs. And dude, they pull in like 30 viewers every stream. And then I see Ian with almost 60,000 subs pull in like 30 viewers. I'm like, why? Why does he pull in so little? Like, I think his stream, I think he is entertaining. I don't think the games he plays is entertaining. Right? I don't think it's fun to watch Call of Duty streams. I think it's very boring. But I think sometimes he's entertaining. It's very 50-50. I have very high standards for who I watch stream. And I know that sounds so stupid. It sounds very egotistical. And I don't mean for it to. You know, there's no humble way to say it, but like, I'm very picky on who I think is worthy of, like, I don't find a lot of people entertaining, man. I think that they're very boring. And there's days where I would see Boom or other streamers I watch are just very boring. You know, there's a lot of downtime between conversations. They, like, their chat's trying, but then the host just gives dead replies to chat. And it's like, why are you even live? What are you doing? You know, I mean, I guess like last night, I streamed a Liquid Divinium opening for 2 hours, 45 minutes and talked non-fucking stop. And like, that's not saying that the conversations I had was good or interesting or entertaining, but at least I gave something for 2 hours, 45 minutes straight. You know, like whether it's entertaining or not, sure, it's up for debate. But at least there was something to listen to, regardless of if it was good or bad, for 2 hours, 45 minutes straight. Well, opening Gobblegums, bro. Gobblegums. You know, like, that sure is fucking entertaining to watch. I knew from the start, it's like, all right, time to be on my A game, and I hope people show up because, man, I'm going to be talking this entire time. Because what am I going to do? Let 30 seconds or a minute of silence go by of just opening up Gobblegums? What the fuck? Who's going to do that? Who's going to stick around for that? Nobody. Nobody's even here for the fucking gobblegums. You know? It's so fucking stupid. But I think, to me, like, if you don't have the mentality of you're putting on a show, you know, you're being a late night talk show, and you're failing, and stop. You know, or step up your game. Actually, don't stop because you're failing, but step up your fucking game. Bring some life into it. Bring some fucking energy to the table, bro. I'm here to be entertained. I'm not here to support you. I'm here for my own interest of being entertained 90% of the time to people I show up to. So if they don't give me that, I'm going to go find someone else who does. You know? Accidentally show us your address. Fuck you, JCS. I'll give you my address right now, bitch. Let me catch up on chat. My bad. Oh, my back. Fuck. I want to create more thought-provoking content, so that's what I'm going for. Well, I'm fucking excited to see him, man. I'm looking forward to that. I love my pizza box with the side of leaked address. Amen to that, dude. He did self-report. He broke code of conduct. Griffin content is literally worse than a channel that has 500 subs. Sorry if that sounded like an insult. My guy. Nah, you're good, bro. I know his content's worse than mine. Sorry. Like, nah. There's, like, once again, I think it took me a long fucking time to be able to put out a video that I hold to this high of a standard. 2 years, actually. It took me 2 years of working on nonstop videos to be able to put out a video that I personally am very proud of and hold to a very high standard. And once again, it sounds egotistical, but it's like I see a video that I made that I think is better than a video somebody with 100,000 subs made. And they pay for editors, you know? So to me, it's just like, I'm very confident in especially the last 2 videos I have put out. Very confident. This one didn't get a lot of views. 193 views. Not a lot. Compared to my other zombies review that got like 400. But, you know, I am very confident in the stuff I put out, and I think you really should be confident, you know? I think confidence truly is key in being entertaining and being happy with yourself. I mean, if you don't find yourself at least somewhat entertaining or funny or whatever, then odds are maybe a lot of other people don't either, you know? But I could be wrong on that. I forgot he was a WWE contract. He does. He was even in the game as a DLC. If it helps, I didn't even find Boom from his videos. I found him from a Warframe livestream he did. Never saw any of his vids or knew what he did before that. I've been subscribed to Boom for a long time. I don't even remember what game I found him in. It was a long time ago, though. I paid $20 for a bottle of Prime, a mid-flavor, no less. Oh, you should be salty, bro. That shit sucks. Boom admitted in the past that if it weren't for the streams, he couldn't do YouTube. I'm pretty sure his view count is low. I mean, I don't know how it works. I don't get paid by YouTube, so I can't tell you monetizable rates. Griffin streams are low because sitting in a Griffin stream for 1 minute feels like an hour. Yeah, that's true. I have fun. Wait, to be honest, I don't actually know if I'm a good streamer or not. I do strive to make it look good, though. I mean, I would say so. You know, obviously there's room for improvement for everybody. And as long as you keep trying to work at it, you know. Yeah, as long as you have fun, that's what matters. Usually just watch Boom streams and the MW19 videos. I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to shit on Boom, and there's nothing wrong with the people who like him, like, at all. I genuinely like Ian as a guy. He's a cool guy. It's just his content is very, yeah, as Twinkle put it, manufactured. As you're watching the Liquid Divinium stream and it checks out, you were entertained. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. CSGO case opening stream when? Fucking pay for it, Twinkle, and I'll do it right now. When all else fails, kickstart your porn star career? God, if only I was packing a 9-inch cock. I'm here for the possibility that, yeah, dude, I might. Max is thick too, bro. I'm about to drop the sequel just for you, Twinkle. It can't be enjoyable. Putting out bare bones content, it makes it very bland and hard to watch. I mean, that's most people who have, you know, make a living on YouTube put out very bare bones content. Not everybody. You got a lot of good people too, but like commentary, you know, for video games, unless you have a really unique style and actually add a lot to the conversation, I don't. It's not for me at all. No way he's in WWE 2K. Yeah, he is. I just saw it on sale on Xbox. Anyways, I'll watch this video on my own time. Grav, that ending alone made me want to watch. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that, man. I am desperate for the watch time. I am so close. Let's go to YouTube Studio real quick. Monetization. So fucking close, boys. 3,933 public watch hours out of 4,000. I need the watch hours, man. I'm fucking desperate here, all right? 532. So we're still at the halfway mark here. But once we get this, it doesn't go down. So it's no longer a race, right? Like, I don't have to worry about it going down. Because my content from over a year ago no longer counts towards my watch hours. It needs to be within a 12-month period. So pretty much every day that I stream, I'm making up for the day I streamed last year that no longer counts. So it is pretty much I gotta up my rates that I'm putting out content. So I gotta put out some YouTube shorts because those usually get decent amount of watch hours, just because they pop off with views. Like I put out like a 30-second YouTube short, and it got like 3,000 views, and that shit got like 45 watch hours off of 30 seconds. That shit was wild. I'll have to put out some shorts. Hopefully they do well. And we're almost there. Obviously, you guys should know by now, if you look at my content, let's look at my lives. Copyright claim, 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 copyright claim. Blocked. Copyright claim. Copyright claim, partially blocked. Copyright claim. Copyright claim, copyright claim, copyright claim, copyright claim, copyright claim. Go to my videos. Copyright claim, copyright claim. I think my videos are all copyright claimed too. Like my actual videos are all copyright claimed. Partially blocked. Fuck you, Pitbull. Copyright claim. Copyright claim. It just keeps fucking going, bro. I'm not getting monetized. I would just like to hit the goals, and maybe if I'm lucky, they'll just ignore my 200 fucking copyright claims. But I doubt it. But would be nice. Let's go live. Right, not lives. Videos. So we're gonna skip this one because I don't need to read. Do you guys want to watch this one? The Modern Warfare 2 will never be Modern Warfare 2 conversation? Or should we just skip to 500 subscriber special and then go watch some Grvxvity? Gravity, if you ever go to Waldo Cooney's, get the chicken parm sandwich. I might. I'd never heard of it though. A different thread, but they're most similar to each other, but it makes digestible, easy content to make. Wait, what? A lot of commentary channels basically are cut from the same cloth. Yup. You know who is fucking awesome at being a COD channel? Xbox Ahoy. Those guys had insane production quality. I've never heard of them. Sometimes I add some different thread, but they're mostly, yep, they are mostly similar. Gravity, okay, I read that. Hoy still makes great quality content, but I do miss his old COD guides. Never, once again, never heard of him. For me personally, I like to hang around people that give me motivation. Boom used to do that. Spark, but it went downhill during 2022. Arcane Disagreement was disappointing. I made an ad for Boom. Wait, you made an ad? Oh, man. I think his last video was an XCOM retrospective. Oh, shit, might have to check that out. He didn't find any creative way to incorporate it into his content, even though he said he might. He was questioning why Ace cared about answering his fans' questions during the Flono COD next event. There's also that mod call out in his stream in October. I think a decent mod would let me know I was muted. Meanwhile, I did the most trying to let him know. Too much false hope. Damn. Seems like homie just wasn't reading his chat and couldn't take the blame, bro. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know. He never really inspired me. I just found his content enjoyable at the time, but no, I wouldn't say he inspired me. Give me a lot of motivation though, so I'm glad hanging out with you and support. Oh, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Likewise. Oh god, so many copyright. Yup, it goes on, bro. Likewise, Matt. Seriously. Honestly think Boom is a bit more negative now as a person and how he presents himself. He used to joke around a lot more and has seemed a lot happier, but has had a bad year. I mean, I know he went through his personal shit, but I mean, the first thing you learned is not to let your personal life affect your work. You know, that's, getting a job 101, but it is what it is. Watch any of Xbox Ahoy's BO2 gun guides? Might have to. Natsuki made some of Boom's merch too. I have seen that. I have seen that. Answer my question. What was your fucking question, monkey? Is it true that you beat your meat to Mickey Mouse Club? No. What was the ad for? I can't remember what he said. I don't know either. I'll link the ad. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, he also made Boom merch before asking me to put it on shirts. Oh shit, that's nice. Honestly, it's incredibly disappointing. Boom never did Time Splitters top donator. Small request in my opinion, but it is his channel, and Boom supported me a lot, so I respect. Yes. Sure. I guess. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt with that argument, but I disagree. I would have appreciated it beforehand. Appreciated what? Oh. Hold on.
Hey.
I have to find a way to... Oh, shit. I'm going to have to pull it up on my phone. Streamlabs opens it in the chat on Streamlabs. So, give me a second to watch this on my phone. Oh.
Hey, Into the AM consumer right here, and I just got a new comfy shirt from Into the AM. It's even got its own little logo down here. AM, Into the AM. Let me focus on that. Look at that. Wow. Done anime tees.
Oh, is this the shirt thing he's sponsored by?
I feel like it's gonna scrape off. It's really high quality. Feels like a premium tee. They also come in a bag, nicely folded. Oh, so beautiful. Look at that. And besides the anime tee I also got this one. It's a little astronaut surfing on the moon. Let me stand up for you guys. Got like a Back to the Future little car in the background.
DeLorean, nice.
Surfboard here. Got some palm trees, obviously the moon. There's a lot of cool stuff on the Into the AM website. I highly recommend you guys go check it out for yourself. There was a really nice one I liked. It was kind of like an Illuminati arrowhead bear.
Illuminati? Okay, bud.
There, large size specifically, but maybe it's not right
Bro,
now.
you fucking out here
Go check
gooning,
it out
man.
for yourself and use OneBoom10 at checkout for 10% off your order. And the OneBoom's code stacks with special deals too, so you can get more than 10% off if you're lucky. Check it out.
Look at you. Being so kind for him. That's too kind, man. I like the ad too. He should use it. Would have appreciated Boom asking to sell my art before selling it on Teespring without permission. Oh, he never did that? Never asked for your permission to sell it? Really? Did he pay you for the designs? Or was that just fan art that he saved and then decided to post it? It was in the ad I made while Boom was kind of down in the dumps. Damn. I'm more interested in how the fuck that... did you just DM him art, like offering in any way? It was fan art he asked after, and a while later. Wait, what? Sorry, I'm tweaking. I'm high off the Zaza. So he asked for fan art and then just proceeded to sell it. That's wild. That's fucking wild. Now, I know you guys are prepared for the 500 subscribers special, beautiful video here. This is from my first subscriber special, my 100 subscriber special. This is the end of the second, the 200 subscriber special. Now, I had so many ideas for what I wanted this 500 subscriber special to be. Miller Swain, are you still here, by the way? Well, I had so many ideas of what I wanted this video to be. And then I came to the conclusion that I just want it short, simple, and meaningful. And what better way to get that besides getting my friends together and celebrating with me? Granted, I don't think anybody who was a part of this wanted to do it. I kind of forced everybody to. Poor Twinkle and Jared. You guys looked fucking miserable in your guys' recordings. You know, us singing Sweet Victory never made it. What do you mean? What do you mean it never made it? Yes, it did. You're in here, Twinkle. That's kind of sketchy on Boom's part. This is pointing. It is. He put it in his shop. Then a while later, he asked if he had. Oh, I see. Yeah, all right. So, I had a lot I wanted to do. Yeah, but we ain't sing shit. What do you... Bro, I had so many people I had to fit in here. This song has like 10 lines. I had so many people I needed to fit, bro. Everybody got their one line, and Matsuki's audio was fucked, so you could barely even hear his. Matsuki got the short end of the stick, bro. I tried to up his audio as much as I could, and I fucking couldn't get it any higher. But I had so much I wanted to do for this, but I settled on something simple. Yeah, his audio was bad for some reason. This was my first stream. My first ever stream. This is one of the funniest moments of my fucking goddamn life right here. God damn. Can I get a fucking F in chat for Alpha Alex? Can I just please F's in chat for Alpha Alex? This shit was the funniest fucking moment of my life. I sent the audio file again, right? Yes, but I haven't gotten around to making it yet, but I did start on it, if that makes you feel any better. I did start on it, and I will finish it eventually. We'll see. Riff Alpha, dude, it was so tough. It was so tough. Matsuki, I wanted to put in Megalodon Merwin, bro. So in the original video idea I had, I wanted an entire like 2-minute section that was going to be like an in memoriam kind of thing, like in memory of those we lost in 2022. And it was going to be like a 2 or 3 minute section of all the characters we got killed in all of the Dark Pictures games. I thought that would have been so fucking funny. Like, just include like a rest in peace to everybody who died throughout those games, because there's so fucking many. I mean, it's like 4 people every game, and there's 6 games that we played through this year. There was a Dark Pictures anthology, there was Until Dawn, and there was the Corey. So maybe that's 5 games. That's 5 games, isn't it? Yes, 5 games. Streams are so good. I know they're so good, bro. I know they're so good. Man. They were something else, bro. And I'm so excited. Bro, I have 0 spoilers. 0 spoilers for The Devil in Me. Right? 0 fucking spoilers. I'm still completely blind on that game and saving it entirety. Saving the game in its entirety for when I'm able to pick it up and start streaming it, bro. I'm so excited. Hot Blockula. So we have Mark right here. Oh, Uman. Oh.
The last one to fall.
Bro, if you guys heard all of Rice's recording, because I made everybody sing the whole song, right? He killed it. Rice actually nailed it, dude. Like, he sounded so good. Man, I was very impressed by his audio.
We'll never sacrifice until we'll.
Look at that. Oh.
Don't ever look back on the world closing in.
Jared's mic is so fucking muffled, dude. His mic was so muffled. It made me so sad. He's more like, he's not even singing. He's just talking at fucking like regular volume. But the whole like Matsuki transition into the fireworks and everything, I was so fucking happy. I like your cat, Matt. That was the highlight, bro. The interactions with your cat were the highlight for sure. Like that moment right there before the characters pop up, I love that, bro. It felt like a celebration to me, you know, like, fuck, yes, I achieved something in my life for the first time. Nice. I think it's safe to say that just none of us can sing, bro. If I'm gonna keep it real, bro. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't think maybe Rice, but I know I sure as fuck can't sing.
With the wind in the wind. Oh, the game will begin.
Look at that sexy man, bro.
Sweet, sweet, sweet victory.
Matt, you can't hear you, bro. You can't hear that nice pause on Tinkle. You can't hear you, bro. You're just very quiet.
And the one who flies to
Then more of the Dark Pictures anthology in the background. This is when this was Little Hope, when the bitch fell and hung herself on at the very beginning of the game.
Are you fucking me? Absolute bitch, get the fuck.
And we finally beat Resident Evil 8.
Oh my god, Brand
That took like fucking 2 hours in that boss fight.
my boy.
Fortnite was a highlight of the year for sure.
Akin, don't fuck him up. Don't fuck him up, Akin.
Besides Eddie, we don't talk about Eddie.
No.
Bertha, dude, like just God, we achieved so much this year, bro. Like 500 subs. I completely doubled my channel size. I put more hours than ever. I got so close with all of my online friends. The Minecraft server was actually a success. The fact that day fucking 1 of that server, there was 9 people all streaming that. 9 people streaming fucking my server, bro. That I was able to scroll down my YouTube feed and see like 6 people and then go to Twitch and see 3 people there. Like, oh my God, bro. I've never been more proud of my life. You know, seeing something that I thought for sure was going to fail. I thought for sure that I didn't have the viewers, that I didn't have the community, and I didn't have the friends that would be committed enough to be a part of it. And just day 1, you know, there was Meow and my buddy Uman and his friends. We never had less than 14 people on the server at once, bro. I swear. Unless it was like super early into the morning, like 5 or 6 a.m. There was always 14 or more people on that server at all times. Because I had some other friends be a part of it too, who weren't streaming. But, you know, day 1 we had Meow back when he was streaming, racing to the end. And we also had Uman and his group of friends who were racing to the end. And Uman was streaming and Meow was streaming and they crossed paths, bro. And it was a race to who could get to the end first, day 1. And it was such an achieving feeling, like that I actually brought these people together and actually got really good viewers and support during that. One of my proudest moments, and I think the reason season 2 was delayed, because we were supposed to be doing it right now, was just because it's on Java, it's modded, and we have this idea of all these, you know, all these mods that are going to just spice it up, you know, and add so much more PvP to it, add fucking RPG elements. You're going to be able to completely max out a skill tree and get better enchantments on weapons. You're going to be able to recruit villagers, bro. Like, the idea of this mod list we have in the works is so giant, and we need to make sure it all works perfectly together. Everything is going to be what we want it to be. We need to find a good seed, so we'll have to wait for the next update to come out before June. and find the ideal seed and load in with all these mods and make sure I want more generated structures, more life to it. I want way more PvP. I got to reach out to a ton of other small creators that I've never met. I'm just going to go scroll through YouTube, find small creators who have under, 200 subs and ask them to be a part of it. That way it's an opportunity for everybody to grow. And what was so accomplishing about that was that I don't think there was a single person who grew less than 10 followers or subscribers. Everybody grew. Everybody who was a part of the Minecraft server grew. Okay, there we are. Yeah, it said we were reconnecting. My bad. Okay, we should be back now. Can you guys let me know if we're back? I don't know what's on my internet tonight. Maybe it's the weather. All right, yeah, it was just so accomplishing seeing people grow like that, seeing all my friends succeed even just a little bit, and knowing that, life is about finding your own purpose. Very cliche, bro. I'm 22 years old, bro. Don't have a job. I fucking go to college. I have a very small group of friends. I got like 10 friends. Don't get me wrong, I love them to death, but like, I don't even get to see them all the time. Single, bro, I got nothing fucking going for me. And it's like, you wake up every day like, what the fuck is the point? What am I going to do today? And it felt like that was an achievement. Like, I've never won a race. I've never won a trophy, never won a medal, I was never a straight A student until college. I was, mediocre at everything. So to see that I actually was able to pull something off like that, oh my God, it was the best. I imagine that's what coming in first place is like in a race, and then having all your friends also come in first place. Like, I imagine that is what that feeling would be like, just seeing everybody you care about succeed, everybody grow, and everybody just have a good time. It was the most accomplishing feeling all year, for sure. Here's a genuine question because I'm curious. What are your final plans for YouTube before you move on? Any final hurrahs? Long list of final hurrahs. I have in my notes on my phone all the videos I'll make this year. All the games that I never finished on stream, I will go back and finish on stream. So Plague Tale, probably not Scorn, fuck that. But there was a few other games I never finished, like Outlast 2. I think Nova was there at the very beginning when I was streaming Outlast 2, and I just never finished it. Probably won't finish Evil Within 1 either. That game was just fucking too long. But there is a long list of videos I want to make, a long list of games I want to still stream. Stop playing a few days through. Wait for what? I'll have to catch up. The Minecraft streams were such a big highlight. Oh fuck yeah, they were. So I do have a lot. Yeah, I got to finish my Last of Us 2 grounded playthrough. Yep. So all the games I started, I will finish. Yeah, that'd be, it'll be a final simple stream where I know that my final stream will be a solo stream. It'll be just me. But the stream before that will probably just be me and Jared. So that's what I know for the final 2 streams. But I don't know when that'll be. You never know, because I have 365 days to keep killing it and make something out of myself. It's only if I don't that I completely stop. If I only shot up 100 subs this year, nah, I'm outie, bro. That's when I actually focus on real life instead of online stuff. I was the only member of the SMP that never made content during the SMP, pretty much. Well, I mean, there was Uman's friends never made content. My friend Sarah didn't make content. Jared didn't make content, but I didn't expect you guys to. I wanted you there because you guys were my friends, But obviously with Season 2, it's different. If you're going to be a part of Season 2, you are streaming. I don't want videos. You are streaming. And if you cannot stream, you're not being a part of it. I don't care if you're my best friend. Because it's charity focused. I want it to be a charity event where we raise money for charity. I want everybody to grow, and I want everybody to be able to bring something to the table. And if you can't, then there's always other opportunities. So that's game plan for season 2. I'm taking it way more seriously. I'm going to reach out to way more people. I want to go into season 2 with like 20 people in there. Actually, for charity, that's awesome. So how it's going to work is I will reach out to every creator who is going to 100% be a part of it and ask them if they receive donations, if they would like to contribute any percentage of their donations to charity. So, for example, Matt, if you're part of the stream and I say, hey, this is a charity event, but by no means do you have to donate to charity. Like, if you were to get $100 donation and you want to keep it for you, by all means, keep it for you. If you want to donate it to charity, that's awesome. If you want to, donate 90%, $90 to charity, that's awesome. And keep $10 for yourself. But any donation that comes in, I want to be able to have clear communication with what percentage that streamer specifically is willing to give to charity. Like, I am more than happy to give 100% of all donations during that time to charity. Like, I'll pay for the server. I'll pay to keep it up and running. And I am willing to give 100% of my donations I get during that time to charity. But I wouldn't be upset if anyone else said no, they need the money. I get it. I've been there. I'm broke as fuck. So I get it. Like, no hard feelings if somebody was, if they were going to decide to keep their donations. I'm not worried about it. My proudest moment, and I wish I kept it up, was a stream I did on MW 2019, 100 subscriber free for all. Giveaway, 17 players on Shoe House, first place, $3 gift card on my hopping on my server. Oh, that's fucking awesome, man. Didn't you stream Outlast? I streamed Outlast 1 and finished it, and I streamed Outlast 2, but I didn't finish it. I got about like 75% way through the game, but I didn't finish it. 17 subs playing a free-for-all I hosted. I only had 100 subs, was awesome. I fucking believe it, dude. Charity stream's going to be cool. I agree. Yeah, I'll definitely donate. Dude, I would love to have you be a part of it. You don't got to donate. I mean, you can if you want. I'd be more than happy to have you guys be a part of it. And I want Nova there because Nova was my boy, bro. Nova was my homie in season 1. So you're my go-to, Nova. Like, we're having it up where it's set where each person gets one teammate and it locks in, right? And that's it. If you're caught having more than one teammate, you're kicked. So I am claiming Nova now, bro. Him and I, we got to be on it. We got to be on it. So, but that means Nova's got a stream, bro. A stream of just one long stream for it, but I don't think my Wi-Fi could handle it. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. But dude, my Wi-Fi is bugging out right now, and it's only been 3.5 hours. But I feel you there. Let's go. We're gonna own that server. That's what I'm saying. As long as you're willing to stream, bro. As long as you're willing to stream, while you're playing, I'd be more than happy. I'd be happy to be a part again. If you have me, all of it will go to charity. If so, all right, bet. Yeah. I mean, that, like I said, it's up to you guys. Obviously, don't say yes right now because you never know what's going to happen in your life in 6 months. You might be traveling. You might have something happen with family. There might be an emergency. I will get definite yeses in May, towards the end of May when we start up June 1st. So that's when I'll be reaching out for locked in answers. And then I will, it sounds shitty, but I will expect everybody to be there day one. For sure. I don't know if you want to say my comment on your YouTube community post about the best game in 2022, but FNAF won for me partially because of what the charity streams achieved. I am not a part of the FNAF community. I have no idea what they did. But I did see your comment on it, and interesting take. Like, if you're talking just game alone and that's your game of the year, then that's I'm glad you enjoyed it that much. I really do got to stop donating to basically anyone online at this point and focus on rebuilding, putting the money into my channel. I want this to be my year. Consistency, quality, bam. Exactly, dude. I mean, I do get supporting people. And it sounds weird. Like, I would rather support my friends. than other creators. You know, like Mark. If you guys ever want to donate to a small channel, Mark is live on Twitch every morning with the GTRP. The dude deserves it far more than I do. You know, don't get me wrong. I love me a good dono. I'm a broke piece of shit. But Mark deserves it far more than I do. You know, Matsuki streams, he deserves donations. Gamerboy streams, he deserves donations. Alistair streams, he deserves them. You know, and it's like there's small people to be donating to. You know, we don't like. I don't know. That's also why I won't donate to example Ian. You know, I've donated to him $20 throughout the last 8 years that I've been subbed since like Black Ops 3. You know, so and both times were to buy Sonic Adventure 2, and then he proceeded to not buy Sonic Adventure 2 both times. So, but it's like even then I could have given one of you guys that $20. You know, so that's why I don't know. I don't support big people when it's their job on YouTube already. They don't need more money. They already make money. I'm there. They're making money off of me. I pay for YouTube Premium. They make more money that I'm watching their videos and their streams. That's it. That's all they need. I pay for fucking YouTube Premium. So, you know, that is all on them. You know, it's not my job to give them more money. Just like it's not your guys' job to give me money. I don't know. I don't expect donations ever. Actually, me and Gamerboy set up a new donation alert. I'm going to replay his. There's the new donation alert. I hope you guys enjoyed. But if I do the Minecraft servers, I will 100% donate all of it to charity. That'd be awesome, man. If all goes well, I want to start streaming around my birthday, do a big drinking stream in my shed. Nova, when's your birthday? That'd be fun. Was that be an in-person stream, or are you playing a game and getting drunk? Had multiple streamers that each got $20K for St. Jude charity. I think that's fucking awesome, man. I've been so back and forth and rocky and let drama and depression get in the way of wanting to build a positive community that charity focused. I've always wanted that. I'm gonna go for it this year. Hey, fucking man. That's gonna be awesome. That's why. Yeah, I see why that's annoying. I as well YouTube. Exactly, bro. Exactly. That's why if I have extra money to donate, it's going to one of my friends. It is not fucking going to anyone who already has a job on YouTube. It's in March, but I'll only be able to do it if I get my shed sorted and made livable. Oh shit, okay, so are you gonna be living in your shed then? Oh, he said, bruh, true.
Took Bertha. He took the fucking
Bertha.
Oh, no. Are you
Good times, bro. This right here, how much this meant to me and Jared is undescribable. This Easter egg is what built our friendship. The first time I ever played with Jared and actually talked to Jared, like through headphones and actually talked to him, we were doing this Easter egg and we died. Like every fucking time. We have attempted this Easter egg like 50 plus times. And when we actually, and remember, this was the day that we were like, all right, me and Jared, we were burned out. He was my co-host every night on top of doing his own YouTube channel. And then I've been streaming every night at this point for 7 months. Almost every single night for 7 months. You know, we're starting to feel that burnout. And we're like, you know, we had this real personal talk about just needing a break from everything. You know, and Jared and I, during that 1 month we took off, we still played games every day and we still talked every day, and it built our friendship even more. But this was our final stream before the break, and we decided to attempt it one more time and see if we can nail it. And we fucking did it. We actually did it. We achieved that shit, bro. Like, that shit was so fucking... Oh my god, Jared started fucking crying, bro. You could hear him cry in the stream. It was very emotional. And then we had some really, really awesome conversation after the stream ended. And it was a whole... It was a moment. It was a very heartfelt moment for me. We had everyone in chat spamming 9/11. Never forget. You know, they never forget, never forget, never forget. That shit was funny as fuck. And it was such a cool feeling seeing that something like that, you know, came to fruition, and you know, we achieved that goal. It really was awesome. Like the adrenaline running through my body because we almost went down too, bro. Like, it's all the never forgets. Nova, look, it's you, bro. It's you. You made an appearance, a cameo. Gamer boy in the background.
Congrats on 500 subs, my boy.
1, I hate you for this. 2, fuck you. 3,
What the fuck is Jared, bro?
Bruh. Sweet victory, yes.
I love Uman, dude. This right here is my favorite part of the whole fucking video. You and your cat, Uman, that lovely, sexy gentleman here, is the only friend I've made at college. The only fucking friend I've made at college. He's such a cool guy. So, oh, look at you. Get notifications. We have one more video to watch. Carl and I for that DMZ weapon blueprint, asking us for $5 for him to give it to one of us after we both helped Boom already get the blueprint. I and y'all show up to support him so much. Why? Just ask yourself that. Ask yourself that, alright? Never forget, fuck him, man. Boom also asked me for MW2 beta code, saying he'd pay me back but never did. But to be fair, I don't remember the full context, and I didn't mind helping without payback. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Stream buffering? Yeah, I'm having issues. Stream is fine now. Alright, cool. Just another lag spike. Stream is good now. Yeah, there's been some fucking whack-ass shit on my Wi-Fi tonight, huh? Ain't that something? Fix your Dunkin' Donuts Wi-Fi? Why don't you fix your life and get some fucking bitches, JCS? Alright, boys. Battlefront 2 experience. Grvxvity. Here we go.
Damn, bro. Is that Uranus? Because that's fucking big.
It might be.
Fuck around and find out.
Let's see, bro.
Fuck around and find out.
That song, I fucking love that song, by the way, just so you guys know. Such a good song.
The breeze was harsh on this dark August night. After time off from my non-existent social life, it was time to bounce back into that mindset. That mindset of you either die boolin' or live long enough to see yourself become the booler. So I called up Jared, and I told him, it's not over yet. We've conquered many games, many stories, we've made so many memories, and had so many experiences. But there was still stories to be told. There's still memories to make.
Dude, the Halo streams are a lot of fun too.
Experiences to have. This video is just one of those experiences.
Where the bitches with the funny names?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to clap. I'm trying to pull up and kiss him, bro. I'm trying to show him what my tongue's about.
I'm trying to clap.
So my idea behind these videos was, like, I never told Jared that I was recording. Like, these are all just natural conversations. And I've done this a lot of times, but I can't post those because way too much out-of-pocket shit is said. So, can't post those. But I have a lot of footage of us playing different games and shit that I can make videos out of. But it was the whole idea behind this was to have that behind the scenes content of just me and Jared playing games. But of course, I went above and beyond and still went way, I heavily edited this way more than I initially wanted to. These videos were literally just, this channel was made with the mindset of, I just want to be able to just cut, like make cuts in my videos, and that's it. I don't want to have to include anything else besides just cuts. I don't want no fancy editing, no narrative, no commentary, no audio mixing, no fucking anything. And then here I am putting out a 13-minute video that took me fucking, forever to put together as well. Like, this was by no means a quick video to make. The Dead Island one was, it was definitely sped up because that's pretty much all the Dead Island one was cuts. But it's a significant drop in quality. But I think I set the standard too high in the first video is what it was.
My fucking bitch ass aim, bro.
Yeah, get fucked. But look at my skin. Look at my skin that I brought. If I don't die first.
Shit. I'm still bulling, bro.
Look, ooh, bitches behind you.
Damn, for real?
For realsies, bro. For she's
got him, bro.
Yeah, I've been playing the MCC. I've been playing it on Game Pass with Jared.
Damn, look at you, bro. Shit. Kind of cute, bro. I won't lie. Oh, I'm dying.
We have Halo 3 ODST and then Halo Reach,
God damn,
Halo 4, Halo 5, and Infinite. And we're done with Halo. So stupid.
Damn, imagine playing objective. Oh, that's my boy Dookie. Damn.
Can I ask? Pre-ask? I'm dead as fuck.
Damn, that's you?
Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh, shit. Roly poly on a motherfucker. Oh! I don't even know what that did. What the fuck did I just do?
You know what, man? I'm trying to get the MP5.
I got the MP5, bro.
I didn't go for it yesterday.
Man, that was a mistake. Holy shit. I keep dying. Oh.
I do keep dying. I ain't gonna lie.
What? How am I not dead? Okay.
I'm so fucking bad at Battlefront 2, bro.
What?
So fucking bad.
Wait, damn, I'm so far back.
Yoda, do something, bro! What are you doing, Yoda, you fucking idiot? Fuck you, Yoda, you piece of shit. Though this wasn't my first time playing Battlefront 2, my lack of experience was obvious. L after L. Death after death. I knew what needed to be done. I would not let this game end in a loss. For the first time in my life, there was no other option. Winning this game was the only outcome. Oh my god, I'm so bad.
Sure.
There we fucking go. Alright, I'm protecting this bitch. Yeah, above us.
Who's here? Oh, above us.
Also, I didn't answer this part of your question earlier, Gamer Boy. When you said what was my final hurrah, and I was mostly talking about streams, I do have a video idea as well. And I think it'll be a banger.
How is this motherfucker not taking damage? There we go. Contested. Fuck, bro, I can't aim, bro. Jesus.
There's a homie behind us.
Wanna whip out the minigun, bro?
Put out, whip out the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Bonk. This fucking grenade launcher takes forever.
Oh my god, bro!
Among Us?
Yeah, they got it.
Among Us?
Bonky? Alright. Come on. Yeah! Oh, it's just a D, bro.
We will be one.
Oh.
I just got here.
Battlefield 2 deserve better, man. I know.
Efforts, I'm literally just like fucking dog shit at Battlefront 2. Like straight up, I suck some mad fucking cock and balls at this game. But in the day and age where the only thing wrong with being gay is that my dad would beat me, I clearly had nothing left to lose. Not even my integrity. My degenerate fanbase already took that from me. With this mindset, so began the road to redemption.
My nipples are hard, rock solid, baby. I was popping.
Goddamn, no bronchitis?
No bronchitis, bro. All just dick out, balls out, more balls than dick. All balls, no shaft.
All balls, no shaft.
Oh,
Operation All Balls, No Shaft.
All sack, no balls. All sack, no balls. It's a crazy life out here in the club. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, you meant all dick, no balls. Homie just corn dogging that shit.
God damn, bro. I'm just. Bitch, I'm sorry I ain't got balls. Sorry I got a deflated sack. Can you still love me? And we pulling up on the crib, bro. It's my basement.
I got flashed by Amy Schumer.
Oh!
I'll see you.
You crazy. You're a goon, bro.
You fell off, bro.
I'm right fucking here, bro.
You fell off, bro.
You on some crackhead shit, bro.
It says fall back because you fell off.
Damn. Yeah, I gotta go back to my mom's house, bro. Damn, are these the balls from Fortnite, bro? Oh, you're not even by me, bro. You defending the wrong part of town. You on the wrong side of the fight.
I might be.
God, I missed the Fortnite streams over the summer, dude.
Damn,
they were so much fun.
Man, you really gonna let them fuck you, bro?
Not anymore, bro.
Ah!
Damn. That shit ain't gonna happen again.
Is this Baby Yoda, bro?
Oh, this game stopped getting development just before Baby Yoda became a thing.
Damn, that's tragic.
Yeah, it's a Wookiee cry one.
Who did I just get pinned to the ground? But hello. Oh shit, bro, I'm dead. I know I am. Bro.
This shit's so stupid.
Oh, fuck off.
Damn,
fall back again? Holy shit.
You doing fucking ass.
Dookie's here, bro. I will stay here until I die.
I assisted you, bro.
It's okay, bro. I'm gonna die, but it is what it is. Never forget about me, Jared. Never forget about me, bro.
I'll fall off so you can respawn.
Damn. I'm dead.
What?
Oh my god. I'm about to Chewbacca on these nuts, bro.
Ooh, whoever pulled up to his ass got fucked right there.
Oh, I'm not trying to get fucked. I don't think this is Dookie.
That's Dookie.
Oh. I'm officially not doing shit. I look like I'm doing shit, but I'm not.
Another one. Holy shit.
I'm about to die, bro. I'm about to die, bro. I'm not fucked. Damn, I got Darth Maul on the ground, bro.
So close, yet so far. As the Axis team invades our base, we struggle to defend it. With roughly 3 minutes on the clock, it was time for Jared and I to make a plan. A foolproof plan. One that no matter how poorly we performed, we would still satisfy. We call this Operation All Balls, No Shaft. This plan needed to last the entirety of 3 minutes, which neither Jared or I have ever done before. Disappointing women may be something we're good at, but that wouldn't help us in a dire situation. And just like every girl with more than 500,000 snap score, the plan is like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. Step 1 being, defend the hallway. Step 2, if any lightsaber wielding bitches pull up, I would ground pound them on their ass and get them on the floor. And step 3, rape them.
Oh! You got the crawling bitch over here? Oh, Jared.
the deal. If you see lightsaber, I ground pound, knock him on his ass, and just fucking rape him.
Oh, light it.
Hello.
Ooh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Fuck. Hold on. Oh. I'm gonna respawn on you, bro. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. No. No. The lightsaber gang.
Christ.
Fuck. Well, that didn't go as planned. In fact, they secured the hallway, aka your mom. They knocked us on our ass, which is still thicker than your girl's, and they raped us. We've become nervous. But on the surface, we look calm and ready.
It's Marshall.
Christ.
Marshall made an appearance, bro. Marshall collab.
But on the surface, he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's choking now.
Oh my God! You got fucked.
In the music, the moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss a chance to blow. This opportunity goes.
Damn, I battled Dookie, bro. You may not battle Dookie, but I'll battle Dookie. You fucking won! Oh! Goddamn! 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 Bro. Goddamn! Damn!
JCS, I think your stream is behind,
After
bro.
fighting two of the biggest battles of our time, after making the biggest comebacks in recorded history, Jared and I scored the victory. It was time to rest. It was time to go back home as veterans who served our galaxy. Time to reflect on the stories we can tell, the memories we made, and the experiences we had. But there is still so much more left. It isn't over yet. I mean, after all, this was just one of those experiences.
Can't go wrong with Star Wars Trap, bro. Beautiful. Can't go wrong with that. Did I hear about it? Nope. I heard a little bit about cussing. And that fucking sucks. Star Wars Trap now. Or Rap now, yep. Waiting for the Fortnite experience? Oh, dear Christ, dude. That would be a good idea, though. That'd be painful as shit. That'd be fun. That would be a fun video. Star Wars, yeah. I've heard a little bit about the cussing. They're cracking down on that a little bit. So, like, fuck them. I didn't plan on making money from YouTube anyways, so you know what? Fuck them bitches. Someone else also can't be loot, I think, too. Oh, man. There goes Max's operator thick. Was like a minute behind. Yikes. That's kind of cringe, bro. Well, yeah, that's been a fun 4 hours. I'll have to look into it more, though, as well. Such a dumbass, just a little bit. Damn, 4 hours, basically. 3 hours, 49 minutes of just kind of chilling, looking through old videos. It's been a fun, no pun intended, but nostalgia trip. Hint, hint for the last video. Maybe one day we'll go through all these original ones too, because some of these are I do love. The intros to some of these videos are wild. This one particularly. It's very hard to hear me because the audio mixing was
Argument
bad
with
back
my
then.
mom today. We were talking about how much of a disappointment I have been to her with my list of accomplished achievements being shorter than the amount of time it takes me to bust. She began to go off on how the only thing I have done this far is graduate high school, and even that barely happened. I began to explain, Mom, I wiped my own ass for the first time last year. Isn't that an accomplishment? Or the fact I built an entire Lego city as a child just for my drunk father to throw it at my mom and force her to walk on the fallen debris as a punishment for getting pregnant? Or how about that I have dark matter on Black Ops 3 and Chrome on COD World War II? It was then she stood up to me and said, how about instead of asking me why I'm not proud of you, you go in the mirror and ask yourself why you don't have any bitches. It was then I began to ask myself, Why don't I have any bitches? Was it because my dick was too small? No, it can't be. My ex said she's never seen something so big in her life, which was a surprise to me because 2 inches is on the shorter end of a toaster strudel. Was it because I'm too fat? After all, my parents scarfed my face down with horrible McDonald's for every meal since all I did was cry for...
Yeah, banger intro. Go back and watch some old Grvxvity content. You won't regret it. I also spent almost 4 hours rewatching my stuff, and we got maybe halfway through. Damn, you put out a lot of content this year, man. Not me. I mean, a lot of streams. I would be here for 19 consecutive days if I wanted to watch every stream I did. But shit, dude. You know, for video wise, I'm happy. I'm happy. And it was a nice way to reflect on all the stuff we've done. Obviously, lives were my focus over the year. I grew a lot from them, and I wouldn't take it back for anything. You know, even the Forest server I did was a lot of fun, having my friends play the Forest. That shit was wild. That was a good time. I mean, dude, we played so many fucking games, bro. We played so many. Like, look at this. You got fucking 8 straight streams right here of just Minecraft, and then you got fucking one more on top. You got 9 Minecraft streams, all pushing several hours long. Look at that. 5 hours, 2 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours, 2 hours. You know? Like, banger content right here, dude. I need to rewatch this. I need to watch my own streams like a fucking Netflix show sometimes. Gotta watch the Grab 500 subs questionnaire. I can't do that, bro. I already know the answers to those questions. That's a 40-minute video that I would know every answer about. There wouldn't be no conversation to it because it's already a conversation-based video. Minecraft stream binge? Bro, I might. I fucking might. There was a lot of good ones too, man. The Last of Us streams were fun. The Corey streams were fucking whack. The Corey streams were whack. That ending I got was the most depressing shit I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, man, it was good time, dude. We streamed a lot of games. This was one of the highlights. The Evil Within 2 was such a highlight. That's one of my favorite games I played this year for sure. Same thing with Resident Evil 8. Resident Evil 8. The speedrun is my most viewed speedrun at 589 views. I mean, we beat it in like 2 hours. We did really good. Dude, these Modern Warfare streams that Matsuki was a part of, I can't believe that these were 8 months ago that we were doing the Spec Ops. That shit was crazy that it's been that long, man. I had so much fun on those streams. A lot of Fortnite, a lot of Back for Blood. We don't discuss Heavy Rain. That was painful. Till Dawn, bro. So many good streams, man. But with that being said, I'm going to be wrapping things up. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with me the last 4 hours and watching some old videos and catching up. Ooh, damn, that was a while ago now. It was, man. It was. Time flies. But, dude, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm going to be streaming some GTA RP very soon. But because there is absolutely zero viewership for GTA Roleplay on YouTube, I will actually be streaming on Twitch. Only for GTA. And as soon as I'm done with GTA, I will never touch my Twitch channel again. It will only be for GTA. So expect that in the upcoming month or so with Mark. It'll be a few days of just grinding GTA, depending how that goes. You know, if the viewership is good, it'll continue. If it's not, then I'll probably cut it off and just focus on YouTube. But that is the only game that I'm streaming on Twitch. I am not interested at all in that platform. I already have 50 followers over there, some fucking how. I no idea how I have 50 followers on Twitch. I've never once streamed or even used it, but it is what it is. I won't complain. So that's something to look forward to. Besides that, I will be streaming God of War, streaming some more zombies. I'm hoping to do zombies Easter eggs tomorrow. If not, then I don't know. But yeah, so thanks. Can't wait for the MW2 raid. Dude, we could do, I probably won't stream Modern Warfare 2 Raid. We can do it tomorrow. Probably a little bit earlier in the day, to be honest, if you're free. You linked it in the past as a backup, if I remember right. Yeah, but I did not gain 50 followers from that. I don't think I gained a single follower from that. I remember linking it and seeing 50. So, you getting into Dead Space? Maybe. Maybe I will. We'll see. But yeah, tomorrow if you're free, let me know. I mean, you could stream it, Matt. I probably won't stream it, but you could feel free to stream it if you'd like to. With that being said, I'm gonna wrap things up. Excuse me. Did Mark send some followers your way or something? No. Nope. I mean, I've had 50 followers for a while on Twitch before Mark was streaming. Mark's only been streaming the last 4 days. And before that, he was getting like one concurrent viewer. So like, he's only had recent success. So none of them were sent my way. I had 50 followers over there before even started. You need to have a coherent team to really do it with. Yeah, me, Jared, and Matt. Or if Jared doesn't want it, well, Twinkle, you're in such a shit time zone. But I mean, if you're not working tomorrow midday or you're not sleeping, let me know. It was a fun stream. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. It was a fun stream. I am going to go take a shit and then play some Dead by Daylight with my buddy Ian. So I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I know I did. And I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. All right. Peace out, everybody. I've never seen the raids yet, so it'll be fun and fresh. Bet. I'm looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it. All right. Peace out, guys.